It doesn't matter what you want. I will succeed, whether you like it or not. I am unstoppable. When will you learn that? When will you learn that?
Again, Mr. Williams, I invite you to conversate with me directly. I don't do all this internet stuff. The problem is you're going after my family, you post my children, and then you mention my name. So you and we need to have a conversation. And yes, this is a forever problem.
It's me, Darius Cooks, also known as your local scammer.
You are, you gay, grown up in Chicago, you just end up being with a tribe of people. I don't know, it's really hard to explain. It might be different now, but when I was growing up, there were crews. We had people we hung with, right? Anyway, and I hung with people like, Calvin, LaBelle, those are people that I used to hang with back in the day, and you see what happened now, especially with randomness of veil. We ain't heard hide nor have him, have we? We ain't heard hide nor have him, have we? Come to think of it, let me not bring his name up, because let me tell you something. He probably, he ready to. Where's the expose? Where is the expose?
Show out, run your mouth, pop off at the mouth. I do something called an attack. When you do the attack, you got to make sure you're real rooted and grounded. Look that way. Make sure you're real rooted and grounded so they don't know what's about to go on. You just attack them. You just attack them, mother. What did I say? I said you better do what I said to do. Did they think you're crazy? If they think you're crazy, they'll just walk away slowly like that.
Yeah, I stole from the church, Then, okay, the first time I definitely remember stealing was I stole from this lady's purse, a teacher at school. I was on, did I give it back? I probably should go up there right now and give a donation. That's probably what I need to do. It was this teacher at school, and I used to go to, what school was this? It was Douglas. I guess I was in House B at Douglas. I was in House A. I forgot. But this would have been like 1990. Okay, let me see. Hold on. If I graduated 8th grade in 95, it would have been like 1993 or something. Girl, that's so long ago. I can't remember shit. 30 years ago. Okay, that's how long ago this shit was. 30 years. So, I thought nobody even seen me steal that money out of her purse. I took $20 out of her, and I would take the money. I used to go to I remember with that 20, I went to the corner store and I got me some oatmeal cream pies. I got some vanilla ice cream. I got some of them toasted coconut donuts. I got me some tangy cheese chips. I was fed. I was still to eat. I was fed. We was poor, right? So I remember I stole from a lady purse, and I got caught. And I said, damn, how did they catch me? Ain't nobody even seen me go in her purse. But they found each other. I had to go to the principal's office every day. And to call my mama. I got my ass toe clean up. So that was the first time. The second time I remember stealing was at the church. The third time, this when I said, I'm going to stop this. I think I came to my senses after this, after the third time. After the third time, I said, this is, the third time I got caught. I said, no, I can't do this. It was like more like organized crime. I could have got a RICO charge. I could have had a RICO charge. Let me tell you what happened. I had this job, right? I told y'all this before. I had this job. I used to work at Frank's Nursery and Craft in North Riverside. Third? I know. Girl, I was a kid. You kids do dumb shit because they kids. I used to work at Frank's Nursery and Craft. It was in North Riverside, right? It was like, when you go into North Riverside, you gotta go past the Best Buy, and then on the right-hand side, before you go to the mall, there's the, it was Frank's Nursery and Craft, right? And I used to, I was on the cash register. This is what I used to do. So let's say you come and you come to the register and you do your stuff, right? You be like, okay, I'm gonna cash out. Back then, the credit card, everything was separate. It wasn't the same. So what I used to do is if your bill was like $37.41, right? I would charge your credit card $41 and whatever the cent is, and then take the $10 out the grocery store. Out the cash register. Out the grocery store, Lord Jesus. Out the cash register, right? So I would probably make about between like $80 and $100 doing that a day. Girl, today, I get somebody down to the accounting department, started doing a reconciliation. I thought you just started scamming. You a whole professional. I know, child. Somebody down to the accounting department started saying, wait a minute now, store number 672 look a little funny on the on the P&L. A day, child. I didn't do it like every day. It would be like, I'd probably do it like, if I ain't work, I was a kid. I wasn't working every day. I was only working like specific days. So I would only do it like, let's say if I work 3 days a week, I would do it like 2 days a week. I wouldn't do it the whole time. Yeah. But yeah, I did that. It's one of my fun. I'm not proud of it. Never sounds proud of it. Oh God, we thank God for deliverance. Oh girl, please. I ain't the only person. This, you know what? This is the thing. It don't come up no more. This as far as it come up. I guess I didn't get the one with the extra long handle on it. It's fine. This one, I like the spin mop. You ain't got to touch it. I twisted the pole. This is as far as it go up. It only go to 48. What's 48? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 4 feet. This 4 feet tall. This about 4 feet. This about 2 feet. This 2 more feet. The tallest it goes to 48. That's it. It's not meant for me. It's meant for Maria. I love this mop. Girl, it don't the fuck go up. Extendable telescope. 22 to 36 inches or 36 to 48. Bitch, you got 2 choices. 22 to 36 or 36 to 48. That's it. It don't go no fucking higher than that. Okay? Now, do you want the floor clean or not? What the fuck do the size of the mop got to do? Girl, twist. I have twisted. Girl, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'll talk to y'all later. Breon. She crazy as hell, but so are you. The helper came in with a bathrobe. A bathrobe and a suitcase. A roll-on suitcase. Bitch, if you're not showing down with Darius Cooks with a bathrobe and a roll-on suitcase, what are you doing? Okay? Do not ask me why she came in there with that bathrobe on. She was fully dressed, but don't ask me. I don't know. And she had that suitcase. She fit right at home. Anytime you show up, and that's my first time ever meeting you, and you that comfortable, it's you at home. She ain't going nowhere. All right? Nowhere.
I'm spirited about this Darius thing. You can't be up in here playing games with my Darius. I will fight you, okay? I'm not even a fighting person. I don't fight people. But I promise you, boy, what year is this? Back in the top of, what was it, 2014? It was the end of 2014 or the beginning of 2015 when Darius was given to me. And baby, we went through it over on Periscope. And that baby let everything be known. You know, he was opening up. And, you know, you learn his story. And you be like, you know what? Not on my watch, okay? Nobody else is going to come in here and nobody's gonna come in here and mess with my Darius.
Police station. Why am I not in jail? Where's the record? Where's the okay? Y'all believe anything, y'all. Okay. Then that's what happened. I saw women.
So much. You must wake up and just make up stuff. Cause I just do not understand why every time you talk, you tell a quick lie. You and your lies gotta go. Because I'm tired of talking to Pinocchio. Then you had a nerve to look folks in the eyes, knowing that you telling them lies. You been telling them lies. I asked you about this. Yeah, you lied about it. I asked you about that. Yeah, you lied about it. Get them lies together, they all over the place. I bet if Jesus came back, you a lie to his face. Damn, P-O-G-Yo. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. I said, P-No-G-Yo. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. Now, boom! Let's go. Start telling all them lies. Number one, let's go. Cause I don't believe that you say at this point. Cause all you do is lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
Look at me on mute. What's up, good people? Let me know that you can hear me in the chat by typing Mr. Ma'am or Unstoppable Lies. As Darius Cooks reminded us, he is unstoppable. When will you see that? Or something he said. It's been so long. But I was able to find our old intro. I had to do some creative things to be able to pull it. But we are back. We're back, and I'm excited to be with you this evening because we have a good show lined up for you. We have a whole video of Darius Cooks doing a review. He's had a review of Bali Hip Hop Soul. Now, we're aware, for those of you who've been watching, we are aware that there was a review done, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, something like that. And Darius Cooks now has another one. So we're going to talk about that. But first of all, thank all of you who are here with us this evening. Thank you to the 87% of you who have said that you have hyped, shared, and liked and thumbs up this live stream. YouTube has a new feature called the hype feature. And what that means is if you click on hype, you actually promote the video more. You let YouTube know that you're really enjoying the video and more people should see it. So it's like you suggesting the video be seen by more people. I think you get 3 hypes per week. I don't know if that's for everybody, but and it's not on every single video. It's on certain videos. I noticed it on a couple of my more recent videos. So if you see the hype button, please hit it. It's free to you, but it is invaluable to me and the growth of my platforms. So thank you for your support in advance. Speaking of your support, next poll question going out is, we can get it out. Did you see our previous 3 parts to this Bali Hip Hop Soul Grand Opening Series? Didn't know we was gonna end up with a series, but we're here. We're here, and we're on part 4? Part 4. And really, honestly, there's a part missing because I never did the actual grand opening footage. There's some stuff that I have for that. So we're gonna have to get to that. We'll see. I ain't gonna make no promises and win, because when I make promises, I can't keep them. But anyway, so for those of you who this might be the first video you're catching as a part of this now 4-part series. We left off with Darius Cooks. For those of you who don't know, Darius Cooks, aka Darius Cooks, has opened up a restaurant in Bali that some are saying was a Ponzi scheme scam of sorts. He doesn't really own the restaurant. There is a Instagram video out there that his co-owner, Tommy, put out. And Tommy in the video calls himself an owner and just calls Darius Cooks the man behind the taste. It's a little suspicious because Darius Cooks claimed that he was 90% owner and Tommy was only 10% owner, if that. Little odd, 10% owner calling himself the owner, but then calling you just the man behind the taste, or the girl behind the taste. That's what they did. That's what they did. Darius Cooks is saying that he's kind of ignoring that his own business partner put that out. So, well, the jury's still out. I don't know 100%. I'm just telling y'all, I'm just here to report the news. So, Bali Hip Hop Soul did open. What was that grand opening date, y'all? I always forget. I should put it in my notes here. Wasn't it August? Where are we at now? Was it August or September? I guess it was September 18th. I don't know. Somewhere around there. September, August 18th, something like that. And now it is open Tuesday through Sunday, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. That's Bali time, not our time here in the U.S. And so we're just kind of watching things unfold. So on about a week ago, a resident of Bali, who happens to be an African-American lady from America who now resides in Bali. Her name is Dr. Tiffany. Y'all give me her last name because I just remember her first name. But Dr. Tiffany was going there. She lives about an hour and a half away from where Bali Hip Hop Soul is in Canggu. And basically it sounds like it's further out than it needs to be. Like it's not in the hip touristy area. That's what I'm starting to hear. That he actually, because he wasn't listening, didn't do no market research, et cetera, he just went to Bali. First time there, within 2 days of being there, he just signed a 25-year land lease to build a restaurant, and he don't know nothing about Bali. Except for he claimed there was no crime. Though there are amazing people that don't do anything, although when you Google online, it talks about being safe in Bali and how there are a lot of issues with scams, etc. He didn't do his research. So looks like he has actually built his restaurant. I'm sorry, Tommy has built his restaurant in Tommy's hometown, which actually is not in the area that would be as profitable for Darius Cooks as he thought when he was telling us that he would become a multi-millionaire and open up 9 restaurants after this one. Can't even get this place full on a Sunday. So I don't know how that's going to happen. Poll question, we're closing out. Did you see the previous three parts of the Hip Hop Soul Grand Opening Series? 78% of you did, 22% of you did not. Welcome to the 22% of you. That is why I'm giving you a quick overview. But please watch those other parts so that you're fully abreast, because we're going to continue with this series. And, shocker, little spoiler, there's going to be a new series that follows this for the R&B day party, because that's going to always also have its drama. We gotta have each series each iteration of a new grift from Scampi has to have its own series. So we're moving into that. Okay, so next poll question, just based on the little tidbit I gave you. For some of you, you're more well-versed in this. Based on the information you already have and also some of the information I've given you, do you think that it was a good idea for Crooks to let Tommy open his soul food restaurant, a soul food only themed restaurant in Bali? Or, and that part of me debated about whether I should even say this, because I ain't trying to get her no ideas, or should this have been maybe a restaurant that served Balinesian food, if that's what it's called, as well as had like a soul food spin on it, and maybe a menu that catered to both, et cetera, et cetera. Do you think that it was a good idea to open a soul food restaurant, themed only restaurant in Bali? Especially without doing any market research, and maybe even where you're putting it, there's some black people in Bali, but if it's only a couple hundred, or let's say 1,000 black people in Bali, I don't know how many, but let's just say a couple thousand even. Is that enough to really keep your restaurant going? And if the people are, right, a fusion, Nurse Ratchet TV said, a fusion between Balinese and soul food. But, oh, here I am advertising drink. Let me wait till I'm gonna drink it. But wouldn't it have been more advantageous to make sure that where you're opening and the kind of cuisine you're serving, there's a mass audience for it, and not just because you like the food and you felt like it should be there, automatically it should be there, or that it's going to be enough people to support it? I don't know. I just feel like, market research helps you with those sort of things. Anyway, so what occurred was on about a week or so ago, this young lady, Dr. Tiffany, I don't know if somebody put it in the chat. I missed it if you did. But Dr. Tiffany Williams, thank you, LaWanda. Dr. Tiffany Williams, who lives in Bali, she lives about an hour and a half away. She knew of Darius Cooks through the Black and Bali group and all the drama that's been out there. Again, watch that previous video. We can't revisit everything here. She knew of Darius Cooks. And she knew of his history and that he was not known to be a good person, et cetera, et cetera. But she decided that she was going to, because he's a black man in Bali, it's one of the first soul food restaurants in Bali, not the only, but one of, because you have Gertrude's, which I'm not sure if it's open or not, but it was. So it was, and maybe it failed because ain't no real audience for soul food out there. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, she decides that she's going to go to Bali Hip Hop Soul, although she knows that this, I don't know why you go support a scammer, but, to each his own. She goes there and she decides, I'm going to give this restaurant a try. She goes with a friend. And we did watch this last week, but I'm going to replay it for those of you, whatever week. I'm going to replay it for those of you who have not seen it, and just to refresh some of your memories of her review, which was the only real review of Darius Cooks, the restaurant he invested in for Tommy.
Yeah. This is where I am, you guys. What is the name of this place again? Hip Hop Soul. We're at Hip Hop Soul, okay? As much shit as Mr. Darius Cook talk, my collard greens taste like honey glaze. My chicken ain't had no honey glaze. The macaroni and cheese came out in a square hue. Okay, let me help you out. Okay. It was no like, you know how when the fork, you know what I mean, in the macaroni, none of that. Okay? We didn't eat last night to make sure when we came here, we was good and hungry, okay? Now, I'm gonna give the restaurant a 4.5. But what I am gonna give a 9.5 is that cornbread. Baby, the cornbread is the only reason why he has a 4.5. Okay? Okay? As much shit as he talks, It's not giving what it's supposed to give over here, y'all. Okay. Love you. Bye.
So, I got you get used to muting this mic and remember to unmute it. So, Dr. Tiffany Williams reviewed Bali Hip Hop Soul. As you saw there, she said that the food was less than desirable. They had brick mac and cheese, and she was just not impressed. Besides the cornbread. So the poll question I just closed out is: do you think that it was a good idea for Darius Cooks to open a soul food restaurant, soul food theme only restaurant in Bali? And 87% of you say no. 13% of you say yes, it was an amazing idea to create a restaurant with a certain cuisine that you're not sure or pretty sure that the people of that area will not eat. Or will not eat often at the very least, but it looks like barely will to even try based on the lack of foot traffic. And this fool, Darius Cooks, loves to talk about the level of traffic in front. And I told y'all, and y'all know, I don't mind saying I told you because I be telling y'all that I wasn't impressed by him saying it's 20,000 cars that go past here an hour, whatever, mopeds. It doesn't matter. Do you know how many restaurants and businesses fail in busy districts? Because just because people drive by or ride by don't mean that they're going to stop. Do you know how many places I've driven by for 20 years and didn't even know they existed? Or some I did know existed and I wasn't getting out the car in that area. I just wasn't going to go. It's too inconvenient to stop and park here, whatever. It means zero, zilch, nothing, as we see. She's the smartest person on the internet, so she wasn't listening. She was not listening. I actually, the other day, 2 weeks ago or so, I decided to walk through an area I drive through all the time, and I was amazed at how many restaurants are over there. I'm like, oh, I know this is over here. I grew up in the area. 50 years almost. 50 years. And I was like, oh, I didn't know this was okay. I can start having dates over here. Had no idea. I was just going to my couple favorite spots. But I had to get out the car and walk to see the other ones. But Darius Cooks, she know it all. Next poll question I just put out is, do you want to watch the Dr. Tiffany read on Darius Cooks again? 65% of you, which is the majority, do want to. 35% of you say no, you'll pass, but majority wins. So we're going to watch this really quick. Well, we're going to watch it, and then we'll move on to the other parts of the show. But there's some of you who haven't seen it, so. And it's good. It's good. This is, we have some classic moments. We have some classic reads, etc. And this is one for the history books, so I'm okay with repeating this. Speak her names. We speak Dr. Tiffany Williams' name.
Good morning, you guys. Hello. Good morning. Good morning in Bali, baby. It is 3:57 a.m. and I had to get up at 2 a.m. Bali time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern time, so that I can hop on a call. When I woke up, all hell broke loose, okay? I was messages all over Facebook, messages all over Instagram, text messages, group messages of Mr. Darius Cooks' response. So I'm going to do this in the most Michelle Obama way, okay? Because I'm in my zen, right? So here's the thing, you guys. I posted, let's just do a little background here. And somebody tag him because I couldn't tag him. I don't know why I couldn't tag him. But here's the thing. Bali is very small. It's big, but it's small. We have a Black community in Bali, and it is Black in Bali. And then we have a subsidiary side, which is the Black Connects. Nobody of this color mess with Mr. Darius Cook at all on the island. Nobody messes. Yes, that's him, Pamela. Nobody messes with him on the island, okay? And I know he's probably gonna come back and be like, oh, her, you know, his favorite thing is her with her 3 followers or something. Like, I have supporters. I don't need 1 million followers. But let me just take it there for a minute, right? He went on a tangent on social media. I was sleeping good. I had no idea, okay? I really had no idea that he went on a tangent, okay? He did a Mr. Ma'am big one, which he always does. That's what he's known for. So nobody messes with him. He's very rude, very weird energy. I actually messaged him a few months ago because I heard his poetry live. And even after hearing about so many different things, and this was before he went into a restaurant and slammed their dishes and went crazy. This was before that. But he had actually lashed out on social media to one of my friends. And I was like, you know what? Let me have my own preconceived notion about him. Maybe he was having a bad day or whatever, because I really didn't follow him at all to know that this is common in what he does. So nobody in my community supports him at all. Nobody goes to the restaurant at all. I called, one of my friends came over to the house and she was like, have you been to such and such? And I was like, no, but I want to try it because they have soul food. I want to try it. So we was like, let's go tomorrow. We get up. Now we live in Ubud. His restaurant is in Canggu, right? Canggu is where I live near Central. So it is an hour and 30-minute drive for me, which when we go to Canggu, we literally will just bring our bags, work somewhere, kick it, just have a good time. That's normally what we would do. So we packed up our stuff. We came out there. There was nobody in the restaurant. Nobody at all in the restaurant. Just she and I and the staff. The staff was not pleasant. When we ordered, if you know me, you know my chicken got to be extra well done, like damn near burnt, but not burnt. So they brought my chicken out. It looked really, I was like, okay, the crisp is giving. Ate some of it. It was supposed to be lemon pepper, like honey hot or something like that. It had 0 flavor, 0 seasoning. The well done was perfect. Greens. If you know me, that's one of my favorite, the favorite things to eat is collard greens. I ordered the collard greens and the greens came out and they were very, very greasy and they were very, very sweet. I don't like sweet greens. Soul food restaurant, I want some hot sauce. They didn't have hot sauce. He brought this sauce back for my chicken saying it's like the lemon pepper honey hot, but I tasted it. It was just like cold butter. Mac and cheese came out. It was a blob, like a brick of mac and cheese. It was literally a brick of mac and cheese. No flavoring at all. None. No seasoning on it, no nothing, just a blob of macaroni and cheese. And then I didn't do a video of my homegirl food because it wasn't my food, but I tried it. She ordered the deviled eggs and jerk chicken. The deviled eggs were watery. The jerk chicken was not cooked to the way that I like it. And then what else? Oh, the cornbread was phenomenal. I know he's mad and he's going through his temper tantrums, but Darius, can you please make me some cornbread and deliver it to the house for me? Because the cornbread was phenomenal. Like, the cornbread gave, okay? The cornbread gave. Do you hear me? So when I posted this, I posted it in our private group that we have. And messy people are all over the world. They already know Darius is about to go on his tantrum. They already know he is going to fly off the handles with his ma'am, sir, extra shit, right? They already know that. When the zestiness is going to come out full throttle. He's going to be on defense. He's going to pick at my toes. And by the way, my toes and my fingers, they're done. Skin was moisturized. I don't know what he said on the video and don't care because I didn't watch it, right? But what I do know, it was very disrespectful because I had a ton of messages from people that were like, Tiffany, he's just really, really terrible. I wasn't going to get up and go to his page and watch that because I know who I am, just like I know who he is. he really has a social issue, and it's bigger than me. It's bigger than the people that oppose certain things about him. I put it in a private group, and it got out from the private group. I didn't do a review. I didn't put it on social media. So whatever he said and felt, it was counterproductive for his business. We are a very small niche group when it comes to Bali. We are a very small group. And for me to drive out there knowing your reputation and still wanting to give you support as a Black man who owns one of the only soul food restaurants in Bali and still give you a chance, you should have respected the fact that I put it in a private group. Your response is not going to trigger me in any capacity, but I want to let you know that you really need to get you some help, and you really need to understand the volatility that you have on your platforms aren't because you're excellent, aren't because you operate from a space of integrity. It's because you're messy and the masses are messy. And most of them came over to my page to follow me. So thank you for that. But I just wanted to address this and let you know, you have to stand on your core values, Mr. Darius. For me, myself, whatever I say it and I mean it, and I'm going to stand on it. Now, would I say it to you in your face? No, because I already seen the mug shot of you beating up a woman in your restaurant because she gave you her opinion. But let me tell you this, there is no fear. I'm going to operate from a space of love. I try to support you in the way you talk and the way you dog others and the way you move. Your food was supposed to be an 11, not even a 10. You can't move the way you move with such an arrogance, with such a lack of empathy and love towards people, with such an aggression, and you don't even master your area of expertise. Your restaurant is not what it is when you're there. Your restaurant is what it is when you're not there. So you have to take heed of your level of communication with your staff. For them to not implement what you're doing when you're not there, that is problematic for you. You need to level up your emotions. You need to understand that what you did was not cool. I accept your apology without you even giving it to me personally. But no, I don't accept a free meal from you. Do you know that I took that food, and I was not even going to say this, but let me just give you one more. When we pulled up to Izzy Shisha Lounge in Canggu when we left, I said, you know what? I'm not going to eat this. I'm going to leave it out for the dogs. I called the dogs over, opened the container. The dogs smelt it and walked away. If you know Bali is a stray dog situation. They're going to eat spit. They walked away from it. So you got to understand the energy that you have on a day-to-day basis is in your food, and not even a dog wants your food. Let's be clear. Now, again, I don't fight or argue men, but I do want you to understand that you're coming for the right one today. And I'm really holding my posture because my coach just like this. And I know he gonna be mad at me, but I just had to give you a little bit of something to let you know, A, I can't be bullied. B, I know who I am. And C, if you operated from a space of excellence, if your business was flourishing, it wouldn't have just been 2 people in there and 4 employees. So you have to understand that your reputation is way bigger all the way to Bali. Every one of your restaurants in the U.S. shut down. You literally attacked a Black woman in your restaurant because of her views and feedback. Everybody that's in my comments on my Instagram is new. Thank you, because my Instagram wasn't growing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to deliver excellence. I'm going to give them a reason to stay over there with me. So just so you know, and just so you're clear, I still stand on it. Your attitude is trash. Your food is trash. Your customer service is trash, and it has dwindled down to your staff, who are naturally amazing givers, amazing nurturers. Your staff operated in your energy. So I just want to be clear that your apology is accepted, but it is not removed from the fact that you did it. You can't take constructive criticism. You literally have a social issue. You have a social problem. You need to see a shrink. Because as black women, you came from a black woman. Whether you think you won now or not, the zestiness, the extra Mr. Ma'am energy you give every day, everybody is not down for that. And I don't care if you had 50 million followers to my 3 followers. My 3 followers are my supporters, and I'm still going to stand on my principle, and I don't fuck with you. And now you didn't make an enemy. What I'm going to do is a review everywhere that I can. Have a great day, Mr. Darius Cook, Mr. Ma'am. Okay? And coach, I'm not deleting this. I love you, but I'm not deleting this. Now let's get back to work because I got shit to do today.
Let's get back to work because I got ish to do today. And for me, that's exposing these fake ass reviews. So Darius Cooks tried to copy off of her and do a Michelle Obama. When they go low, I go high. So for those of you who were around, y'all know we watched the video of his rebuttal of this and the flying monkey. Master, you handling this so well because you ain't dragging her and talking about a wig or her makeup or her toes or doxing her. You really have grown, Master. They doing all that. He like, yeah, I'm glad y'all recognizing this. Thank you so much for recognizing I've grown. So, but she ain't really grown. She just found another tactic, which was she decided, well, in a way, they were still bullying. So the flying monkey, whereas Darius Cooks was taking the high road, you want to give her taking a high road. The flying monkeys, on the other hand, was still, and hags and the deplorables was still after her, after Dr. Tiffany Williams. So, poll question we're closing out as well, or I closed out already, is did you know that Darius Cooks was kicked out of the Black and Bali group? So for those of you, 67% of you say you did know. There's 33% of you who said you did not know. So that means it's 33% of y'all who did not watch our last. Again, there's a series. This is a series. I don't I keep a timeline going with this stuff. So in the other 2 episodes or so, we talk, I forget which one, but if you missed that, it happened, and I think it's called Kicked Out of Bali or Kicked Out in Bali or something like that. That's the title of it. Find that video. It just past couple weeks. That will give you the whole rundown with videos and everything in his own words of what happened when he when he was so goddamn toxic that a whole subset group of people, black people, African Americans in Bali, decided that they didn't want to deal with him and kicked him out of the Black and Bali group. That's insane. You know how toxic you got to be to have a whole culture of people kick you out of something? What? So, yes, check that out. We have talked about it. We have covered it. Can't do it in this video as well, but it is out there. We've broken it down. I saw a couple of y'all commenting about it, that you didn't know about it. That's what the information is. Right. Renee says, toxic AF. Toxic as fuck. Next poll question that we got that I'm closing out right now is, did you know that Darius Cooks did a fake food review of Bali Hip Hop Soul? So, Darius Cooks' response to Dr. Tiffany Williams' review and her eloquent read of him after his response and all the Mr. Ma'amness that he does, his response was to try to class it up a bit, but then fool the people who don't know no better. And so did I hear about it first? Yeah, I heard about it. Maybe I saw it. I can't remember. I saw or heard that Darius Cooks was doing a review of Bali Hip Hop Soul. And I'm like, what the hell? Huh? And I saw the first couple of seconds. I'm like, why are you trying to act like you don't know who this? So I got the video for us. Now I'm gonna be stopping and going for the purposes of copyright. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use purposes such as criticism, because we're going to be critiquing the hell out of this, comment, news report. We're reporting the news, teaching, because I'm teaching y'all who don't know no better, educating, I'm educating, and I've done plenty of research on this. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be considered infringing. We ain't infringing. Let's get to watching this bullshit. So, Darius Cooks does this review. This is currently posted on her YouTube page. There may be some people like, I want to watch the whole thing. Why you keep interrupting? Because this is commentary. If you want to watch it uninterrupted, go to her page, give her the like and the view. Well, just give her the view. Well, you can give her a like and the view if you want. Some of y'all, still support, whatever. But anyway, we're going to be watching it. I'm going to be stopping and going and giving my comment. Commentary.
All right, what's happening, people? I know it's been a while since we did a review in Bali, but we're here.
This is a live reaction also. For those of you who don't know, when I say that I saw literally the first 30 seconds or so. But I have not watched this, so I saved this for y'all. Save my reaction for y'all. Blind reaction.
There's a new restaurant that just opened up in Bali, and guess what they serve? They're supposed to serve soul food. Soul food in Bali, to me, is one of those things that is just like, I'm not sure if we should be doing this, but there's only one thing left for us to do, and that's to go try out this new place in Bali. It's called Hip Hop Soul. I've never heard of it before. It's my first time.
Girl. It's literally the name you came up with. Wasn't it Bali Hip Hop Chicken? Girl, you landed on this after Tommy told you, right? Who was that? Renee said, what the fuck? It was Hip Hop Chicken at first. This was your second, well, at least the second name you shared and landed on, because Tommy told you chicken is considered cheap, like rats. In Bali, and so y'all changed the name because you wanted it to feel like a high-end restaurant. And now you've never heard of it? Why are you gaslighting the people? And the only people gonna believe this, well, there's two fractions or sections or demographics of people who will believe this BS. One is people who don't know him, don't know no better. They run into this YouTube video, right? What is it? You envy me, whatever you say. Says he goofy AF. Yes, this is goofy as AF. This is insane. So the only people who are gonna believe this are people who don't know of you and run into this YouTube video, those are the people you hoping to gaslight. And the flying monkeys who I literally saw their response in his IG lives. I'm sorry. In the comment section under this video, we should read some of them. They like, I see you trying to act like you didn't know this restaurant, but this is an amazing promotion. No, girl, he gaslighting the line. Maybe I'm gonna read a couple comments. We'll see.
Let's go check it out, y'all.
Now I only got to the part where he started to fake look at the menu, and then I didn't see any more of it. So I will say these bartenders look like they are making good drinks. I will get it. However, we have to give credit to the owner, Tommy, because those of us, if you've been with me a long time, since last year or more, you know that last year when Crooks claimed that Tommy didn't even drink, we debunked that lie by showing videos of Tommy being a mixologist and drinking, going behind the bar at restaurants he was just visiting. And because he's so known in Bali, they're like, man, you want to come back here and make your own drink? He's making his own drink. So we know that Tommy is a mixologist, probably a trained bartender. Again, Crooks will hide certain things from us. And what I do know, and I don't think I've ever shared it, but when we were doing some of the training prior to the restaurant opening, Hip Hop Soul, Tommy was the one training those people on drinks. I'm not giving Crooks credit for these drinks. and the fact that these people are making them or how they're making them. What I will say is maybe he added his 2 cents in, but Tommy trained these people on how to make drinks. Because Darius Cooks is not a mixologist. She's a girl who slangs her titties in the kitchen and happens to know how to make some drinks to get sloppy drunk while she bakes cornbread. That lady here, go back. This lady coming up is the same lady who did a video. So she probably know Crooks or is one of his favorite hags. This lady here is she was there in one, I saw her video somewhere. So it's like the same people. Look how empty it is behind them. That outdoor area is always empty. And in the front part, you only see one table of people if you're lucky. This ish here. I know I can curse more on YouTube, but I don't want to go too crazy. Oh, and I forgot this music. I had to mute the music anyway. This BS here. Who thinks this is looking good? If y'all put that black paint back over that bullshit, that's horrendous. Oh my God, that's horrible. Do anybody think this? I'm gonna put a poll in the chat as we continue to watch. Do you think this look good? This ain't nobody's real tagging. Ah, look, disgusting. It look like you. It looks like it's one of those areas, like you know how you I know we all got like viaducts places or where you're going under a tunnel and then people be tagging the walls and graffitiing. That's what that look like. That don't look like it make you feel like you're in an unsafe space. Don't that make you feel like you're in an unsafe space? It reminds me of what was that? The breakdancing movies we had in the 80s? Breaking 1 and Breaking 2. Horrible. Oh my God. And I thought it was gonna get better. I was like, okay, they're in the middle of painting. Right. Tracy said looks like a painted train car. That's it. There you go. There you go. Remember when I used to tag our L trains and the different train cars and you see them going, that's what that look like. It look like somewhere you shouldn't be. Okay, I'll try to wait till we get. Look how empty it is. This during business hours, y'all. This ain't prior to the grand opening. Oh, this water turned green too, y'all. This was probably the first week. That water, it looks like moss water now. It is algae green. And it doesn't give me a whole hip hop thing. Remember when he was talking about the Ron DMC 80s vibe with the like Crooks would never know how to do all this. This is Tommy all day. Or one of the other mixologists. I'm confused why they got this MasterCard sign at the bottom of this sign permanently there. That looks trifling. Sloppy. Is that an LED screen? I think it is. Okay, she talking. Let's listen.
And traffic outside. Can you guys see? Look at this traffic. This traffic is a mess.
This girl love to point out.
Traffic outside is so bad. Out here, Jesus. All right, let's get a menu.
Oh, wait, I missed it. With all this damn music. Music is lame as this damn restaurant.
Outside, can you guys see? Look at this traffic. This traffic is a mess.
She thinks by showing this traffic out there, it's proving, for some reason, that's supposed to affect her revenue. It's supposed to be like, ooh, look how empty this is. I was just watching one of my old lives, just getting some inspiration, getting some ideas on some things we can do in the future, etc. And it happened to be one of the videos where Crooks is doing his slanderous black restaurant reviews. And he's pointing out, because he's insisting that the owner turn down her music because he's trying to be on live stream and he didn't want to get his video demonetized. So he's like, can you turn down the music? I know you turned it down a little bit for me, but could you a little more? And she's like, I can move you to a different space that's not directly under the speakers. No, I'm fine over here, but could you turn it? She's like, but the music and the ambiance is for everyone. So anyway, he then is being shady like, this old empty ass restaurant ain't nobody in here. Turn it up when the people get here. Look at it. It's called karma. It's called karma.
Traffic outside is so bad. Out here, Jesus. All right, let's get a menu.
How sad is it that when you are a multi-millionaire internet influencer who should know tons of people, and you can't get a real person or influencer to come and review your restaurant? This happens all the time where people have businesses and you hire or, really hire other influencers, and I'm giving her ideas. But anyway, most smart people will not do it. But you hire people and you say, hey, could you come review my restaurant? It's plenty of influencers who travel the world who could come in there and do a legitimate review. The problem is they're going to say about that brick-ass mac and cheese and all the other stuff that's disgusting in there, and you don't want to the truth to be out. Where are the impartial restaurant reviews? Well, besides Dr. Tiffany Williams.
Let's go over the cocktails, and let's go over some...
And why you acting like you don't know where you are? That's your $600,000 or whatever that you're sitting on. Wasted.
Food, and let's place this order. This is cute. There's a whole... They have a soul food restaurant in Bali. Can you believe it?
He must be talking about Tommy. He said they. See, he's maybe. Okay, I probably had this all wrong. Maybe Crooks ain't lying. When he's acting like he don't really know much about this restaurant, it's probably true because, again, it ain't his. It's Tommy's. So he is a guest. Didn't he once again prove he not the owner from this? Like, if we really take him at his, right, Nicola said a card table? And that table is awfully ass light when he drug it. It's very cheesy too, but anyway, okay, let's continue. I'm interrupted too much.
They have a soul food restaurant in Bali. Can you believe it? Well, let's see what they got on here. I am so excited to try this. Thank you. Okay, cool. All right, let's go over this. Drinks are first. All right, we have signature cocktails, and they also have classic cocktails. There is a Bali Bounce lemonade. It's a house-made lemonade, limeade, with Meyer lemon juice, blackberries, and bourbon. And there's also something called a peachy state of mind, cold brew jasmine tea, white peach puree, aged white rum, lemon lime soda. Now, that don't sound too bad. Okay. They got signature mocktails. We don't want that. Passion fruit ginger white tea.
Right. Bossed Up Bianca says, they... I think, okay, here it is. Because I know, I am a very harsh critic, because I know the truth of her deceitful black ass soul. But what I will say, I don't think her doing the video at all is the problem. I feel like the problem is her acting like she's doing a blind review of a restaurant she's never been to before. That's my issue. She should have said, here is my restaurant, even though Tommy owns it. Here's Tommy's restaurant that I was the man behind the taste of. And this is our cuisine. Here's a tour of our restaurant, or Tommy's restaurant that I was the man behind the taste of. That would have been fine. But to come in here for, again, the people who will watch this YouTube video and not know the history behind her scamation and all of that she's scamisha, that's where the deceit that was unnecessary in this video, that's my issue. Not her doing the video, but the unnecessary lies and deceit behind it. Her acting like she don't know nothing about it. She happened to be in Bali and ran into this restaurant. And they happen to sell soul food. That's my issue.
Ginger frozen daiquiri, coffee mocktails. I don't need any of that. All right, cool. So for cocktails, can I do one of each? No, let me just start. I'm going to start with the Bali Bounce. Yeah, right. Let's start with that. And then by the time you come back, I'll have everything else ready. Right. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, let's go down the list. Ooh, okay. Jerk chicken skewers. House-made jerk, smoked to perfection, mop with spicy lime butter, smoked pineapple pico de gallo. We'll see about that.
Nurse Ratchet TV says he thinks his supporters are idiots. Friend, they are. They are. Based on, I'm going to read a few of the comments under this video. Based on the comments, they are. Well, based on my experience of following this for years, they are. They, unfortunately.
Okay. Summer tomato salad, heirloom tomatoes, smoked melon, roasted garlic with mascarpone, citrus syrup, massage herbs, spicy candied pecans with pickled shrimp and cornbread croutons. Okay. Then they have something called it's called Best of Both Worlds. Baby shower devil eggs, smoked jerk wings, spicy lime butter, and fried onion straws. Okay. Entrees, they have lemon pepper honey fried chicken, 4 pieces, sweet tea brine, buttermilk soaked, double batter, glazed with lemon pepper honey, served with buttermilk biscuits, house-made. 4 pieces, sweet tea brine, buttermilk soaked, double batter, glazed with lemon pepper honey, served with buttermilk cornbread, house-made honey butter, and mixed berry preserve. Okay. There's a low country shrimp and grits, your favorite grits, tomato and smoked bacon beurre blanc, garlic and herb shrimp, pecan citrus pistou, and crispy collards. Okay. There's a smothered Dorado pork chop. It comes with collards and buttermilk fried okra in Bali. Then they have a vegan country smothered cauliflower. Farm fresh cauliflower gets marinated, battered, and fried, and smothered in a sweet onion country gravy served over seasoned rice and crispy collards. Okay. Then there's even a banana pudding and a pound cake. The banana pudding says banana custard swirled with a Biscoff cookie butter, triple cookies topped with chantilly cream and caramel drizzle. And the pound cake is baked pound cake loaf, warm lemon cream glaze, candied lemon, and a house-made limoncello with cream. Well, listen, don't tempt me with a good time, all right? Man. All right, let's, what we gonna get? We gotta get the jerk chicken. We gotta get the fried chicken.
Why he not asking them to turn down the music? He usually is asking. He going to turn it down. I can't do my video. He must not be the owner there, because clearly he can easily tell him, "Hey, I'm doing this video. You're gonna turn down the music for this." They like, I'm gonna have to call Tommy and ask him if it's okay.
Oh, they got sides. Macaroni and cheese, collard greens with smoked chicken, served with yellow watermelon chow chow, crispy fried okra, simmered church anniversary green beans with white.
And only a D-hagger would not. The watermelon chow chow, although we know he stole the watermelon salad idea from Brie Miller and then renamed it the watermelon chow chow. Anybody who knows or have heard of watermelon, they're going to attach that name to Crooks and his diabetic inducing food.
Potatoes and butter pecan cornbread. Okay. I don't know about y'all. Let's place this order. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Ain't but a spoonful in here. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. That's why it's a spoonful. Yeah. Yeah, this is
He didn't even drink it. Am I the only one who knows he didn't even drink it? To wet your lips, that's not drinking. He literally just put it on his old crusty ass lips. What is happening?
Bali Bounce Lemonade should be renamed to put you on your ass. Let me see. The bourbon is there. I want you to think like bourbon old fashioned, but with like a citrus overtone. It's fantastic. I'm gonna sip this in 3 sips and be done with it, but. And there's this beautiful smokiness. Right at like you can smell it when you pick it up like this. Yeah, you can smell the smoke, but then when you swallow, you get like a smoky finish, a smoky aftertone. It's absolutely fantastic. I don't have any problem with that. I just want a little more, but it is strong.
I'm put a poll question out while she continues to ramble. I'm half hearing and half not paying attention, to be honest. But I'm going to put a poll question out. Do you think she's going to have an issue with anything on this menu? Do you think it's going to be a perfect review? Do you think it's going to be an honest review? I guess that's why I put it. Do you think this is going to be an honest review? Hold on. Coming to you.
So, all right, so that's not bad. If I had to give it a rating, what would I give it? I don't know. It's like church communion. You know, as often as you do this in remembrance of me, you know what I'm saying? One of them things. What would I rate this? I tell you what. If they had this at church on Sunday, I'd be there every Sunday getting saved. It's a 5 out of 5. It's amazing. All right. All right, let me place this order. You know, you got to weigh people down sometimes around.
Any surprises there? A 5 out of 5? Any surprise? Why he got to wave the people down? I thought he the owner. I'm not even the owner of my company, but when I walk around, people pretty attentive to me. What? You got to wave people down around here, huh? That's not a compliment. And you the owner. And they know you recording. They like, this mongrel back up in here. What's she doing? And she got a camera in her face as usual. Oh, she ordering more food today. He shouldn't have to wave them. And it's not like they got other customers that they're attending to. They literally could be standing off camera waiting for his next direction. It's really saying that he is not the owner. Even the lack of attention to him.
Yeah. Okay, here she comes. 5 out of 5. It's amazing. All right. All right, let me place this order. You know, you got to weigh people down sometimes around here. Okay, here she comes. Hello. All right, I'm going to do the jerk chicken skewer.
Jerk chicken skewer for you.
Yeah.
Anything else?
The fried chicken.
Lemon pepper?
Yeah.
Lemon pepper honey.
I also want to try the the shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits.
Yeah, and an order of the mac and an order of the collard greens.
Collard green and mac and cheese.
Yes, please. Yeah. That should be enough to figure out what's going on.
Anything else?
Can you put in a peachy state of mind for me? Do you mind?
Okay.
All right.
One peachy state of mind.
Might as well get started. Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it.
Can I repeat your order?
Sure.
1 jerk chicken skewered, 1 lemon pepper honey, 1 shrimp and grits, 1 mac and cheese, collard green with smoked chicken, and 1 peachy state of mind. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, y'all. That is the order. It's cute. Music is cute. Atmosphere seems nice.
Didn't he say the playlist is his? And that I don't know if I played this. That is a video I have. I'm not sure if I played it on the public side, where he literally says that I'm pretty sure, I think we played it last week, that he put the playlist together for the restaurant. I think he said it was 3 or 4 days worth of music that he put together. Now he's complimenting their music. She is too much. Thank you. It disappeared on me. Thank you, Power Dynamic for Life, friend. Good to see you, friend. It's been a long time. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you. She is too much. Let me close out this poll, guys. I'm sure I'm gonna have another one. Do you think that this is going to be an honest review? 93% of you said no. Do we have tonight? Welcome. That feel like it's church because y'all used to fake church. If you are not a member here, you're not a part of the fellowship, please stand up and make yourself known. This evening we have 7%. And then, of course, a few of y'all whose hands slipped to the wrong answer. 7% of the visitors, most times they're DHAGs, DHivers, and deplorables, are here. But welcome. Enjoy.
Drinks are good. The other couple seems to be enjoying themselves. We'll sit here a little bit and sip and people watch and whatnot. And when something comes to this table, I call y'all back, all right? Hold the line. Don't go nowhere. Let's see what this place is all about. You hold the line. The peachy state of mind is here. Let me show you what it looked like. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Look at that.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. The drinks actually look appealing. But again, they not Crooks drinks. They're Tommy's drinks. Crooks don't make drinks like this. Now, he might steal the idea for drinks like this. but they're not crooks ideas.
The description says, let's see. Cold brew jasmine tea, white peach puree, aged white rum, and lemon lime soda. So it's like a pop, like a peach pop. Let me see. That is amazing. That's exactly what it tastes like.
I didn't even notice that he said jerk chicken skewer. Again, I'm barely paying attention. Also known as chicken on a stick. Right. I actually thought that he actually did not have chicken on a stick on this menu in this restaurant, but she cannot let it go. I tell y'all, she's been making chicken on a stick since she was 19 years old, since I knew her. Chicken on a stick. Why she can't let go of the chicken plus the stick? She do love sticks though.
A peach pop. It literally tastes like you bit into like a Georgia summer peach. And the peaches have been amazing this year. I was home for a couple of weeks last week or last month. Yeah, last month. I ate my weight in peaches. It's just like biting into the juiciest, the biggest, ripest peach with the juice falling down. And the lemon lime soda finish on the end, not a bad addition, I might say. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna sit here, sip, drink, and have the best time. And when something comes to the table, I promise, I'll call you back. Stay tuned. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, all right. Oh, this looks amazing. Thank you so much. All right, let me show you what this looks like, okay? All right, this is the...
Them grits look hard as hell. Why they look like concrete mix? Why it look like I can drywall with that? fill nail holes and joint use it as joint compound. Oh my God, what's happening there? Ew. And I don't like the tails on my shrimp. Don't make me have to work.
This is the shrimp and the grits. Okay. This is the fried chicken. Comes with cornbread. Okay, now listen. I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to like amazing looking food, this does not look that bad. And for this to be Bali, and there's soul food in Bali, I'm kind of excited. Okay, the shrimp and grits are in front of me. Let me give this a try.
I'm so curious of how he's gonna. I thought you need a spoon for shrimp and grits. I'm so curious what the consistency of this. And that chicken for me, everybody got their own taste, but it looks a little over fried, a little too dark. I think somebody mentioned that it looked like cornmeal, so maybe that's the difference. Cause that's not cute to me. Oh, now I'm seeing it on my monitor here. That chicken look a little overcooked. It looked like it's right before it be burnt. I don't like it like that.
Shrimp and grits in Bali. Should I even be trying this? Let me see.
I mean, I know she's gonna say it's amazing, but I don't know. A fork? I don't know.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me see about this here.
It's a lemon pepper.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's ultimate mac and cheese.
Is it bugs in there too? What's happening? What he flagging? What he waving off? Was he waving off a person or some kind of bug? What's happening?
Lemon pepper.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's ultimate mac and cheese.
They got bugs around the food? Wait a minute. Now, when we were doing the we can't let this type of stuff slide. Cause remember when she was doing the slanderous black restaurant food reviews and she saw a bug in a restaurant, she had to take off her satanic sandal and smash it against the wall and make a big deal out of it. What? You got something right. Who that just said? Big Win said, health department, please. Right. Why this ain't a big deal? Why she just wave it off like, sometimes there's a bug. Flying bugs get in restaurants. She ain't make no big deal. Do we think she's going to review this and make that a big deal? That there's a bug in the restaurant flying around? It's trifling ass. Oh, it's okay when it's her friend's restaurant that she invested in. her brother Tommy's restaurant that she invested in.
It's a jack chicken skewer.
Okay.
And collard green with smoked chicken.
Jesus. Okay.
Please enjoy.
Thank you. Wait until you get a load of this. Okay, now back to the shrimp and grits. Baby, what is this? So let me walk you through. So the description says.
The description she came up with. Why is she playing in y'all face? Because she ain't playing in my face. Why is she playing in y'all face like this?
Grits, tomato, smoked bacon, beurre blanc. Is that what this is? That's what that is. Garlic and herb shrimp, smoked citrus peach stew. That must be this underneath, this little green stuff. Let me see. Y'all see it? Look at this. They got this little green stuff on there. Now, I always did love a cute little 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me see.
Why is he calling it green stuff when he should know what it is? Shouldn't he know what it is? So did he not really come up with it? Is this Tommy's idea? Like, did Tommy add some things to it to actually make it edible?
It works so beautifully together.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm curious. Who just said citrus grits? Who was that? Big Win. All right. Get your phone up. Somebody take Big Win's phone. Citrus grits. I love it. I am curious. I'm gonna end up sneaking to Bali, I'll tell y'all. Because I am curious. Well, it might not be open by the time I get there, so I gotta hurry up and get there. But I am curious because I love shrimp and grits. But usually when I have them, they don't look citrusy. They don't look citrusy. But I really want to know, for real. What the fuck does that taste like? Like, what is it? Because I'm very. What it? Nurse Ratchet said black bean grits. It doesn't look great, but I'm curious because I'm wondering, why does it look so yellow? Why is the consistency like that? Is it because they're using a cornmeal? Like, what is happening? I want a real honest opinion of what's happening here. Because I don't think that Dr. Tiffany got the shrimp and grits. I don't think they got that.
It's herby. Like basil-y. What is this comes on this? Pecan citrus. It's so basil-y and herby. That's delicious. And the shrimp are seasoned really well. Not overcooked. And absolutely delicious. I don't have any problem with that whatsoever. Okay.
Maybe that's what that's what it reminds me of. Malta meal, which I ain't had since I was 2 or 3 years old. Spackle grits. Right. Malta meal, spackle grits.
And the shrimp are seasoned beautifully. One more pinch of salt. One more grain of salt.
Y'all helping me get there. It does look like hummus. I don't even I do not like hummus at all. But that's what it has that consistency. I'm just curious of how he's eating it with a fork, but maybe some of y'all are used to grits being that thick that you can eat it with a fork. But where I go to get my shrimp and grits, a fork it's harder to eat it with a fork. I don't know, y'all.
It'd be too much. Okay. So far.
Said that really looks like polenta. I think that's what he was saying when he first got there and was trying to figure out the menu that they didn't have grits, so he would have to, that he actually somehow started using polenta for it. So I'm just curious, y'all. I'm curious. She got me. She got me with this fake ass review. Now I want to go. Not because I think it's some random ass restaurant she don't know nothing about, but because she's gaslighting so hard that I want to go, because I trust my opinion. Y'all can go. We got Dr. Tiffany, she and Miss Crooks, Mr. Ma'am could give her fake reviews, but I kind of just want to see it for myself. I want to be able to go and give y'all an honest opinion of how this food, or whatever you want to call it. Well, really, if the dogs don't want it, I should be careful, but I'm curious. I am curious. Usually, y'all know I want nothing to do with nothing she got to do with, but I am curious.
Like a 5 out of 5. Like, I don't have a problem with the cocktail. The shrimp and grits are good. The grits are creamy, grits are savory, no problem there. Did I show you the chicken? Let me show you the chicken. So this is the lemon pepper honey.
That chicken too dark for me. I don't like it. But it could, again, like y'all saying, it could be the it could be cornmeal, it could be the batter. But it don't look appealing to me.
Chicken, it comes with cornbread. So I guess this is the honey. You pour that on top.
And why we gotta always have all this stuff poured on top? Like, you're already pushing it with the diabetes, and then you gotta add something else, and everything he adding to it got extra sugar. We already know that. I don't want no icing on my cornbread. Don't people know goddamn icing on my cornbread? What is that? Swirled on top of it. I don't want that.
Yes.
And I definitely, what did he say he pouring on there? Oh, is that supposed to be honey? S. Smith said that honey is right. Was that supposed to be honey? Is that what he said? That's what she said.
The shrimp and grits are good. The grits are creamy, grits are savory, no problem there. Did I show you the chicken? Let me show you the chicken. So this is the lemon pepper honey chicken. It comes with cornbread. So I guess this is the honey. You pour that on top, I guess.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Take it back. Take this plate back. Take it back. I don't want the ice and cornbread, and I don't want the sloppy, juicy honey burnt chicken. No, thank you. Take it back. Take it back to the kitchen. I don't want that. What is going on? Who thinks that's okay to do to chicken? Now, if you want to baste it while it's still in the oven, I get it. But after, what is happening?
Okay. Let me see. Lemon pepper honey fried chicken. You see what wing? Listen.
Is the staff in the background just hanging out? Can y'all see way in the background? My screen showing something different in a moment. It look like the staff just hanging out talking in the background. They ain't got no customers. We ain't got nobody to work and serve.
That chicken is crispy and crunchy.
It look like more batter than actual meat. Is it just me? Am I being overly harsh? The chicken don't look appetizing.
Hold on 1 second. To me, it's like lemony, and the sweetness is amazing.
You just poured a whole batch of lemon on it. Limeade. Of course it's going to be lemony. And then I don't want no lemon on my chicken. I get it. People put it on fish. I'm not even a fan of it on seafood. But on chicken, keep your limeade.
On this chicken. I like a 5 out of 5. I want to keep eating that. That's so good. And it's seasoned like it's been marinated. They cook.
Like she don't know how it was prepared. She is killing me. Girl, this is a lot. You always giving us some content. I love it.
Over here. When you get to Bali, I don't know where you're going, but you might want to come here and check it out. Let me try the cornbread. Let me see what this cornbread talking about. Cornbread in Bali. Let me see.
What do you got to say, girl? Ooh, that bug's still around. That bug is relentless.
That's not cornbread, that's cake.
What I tell y'all last week? What did I tell y'all last week? Who knows in the chat what I told y'all last week was her recipe for cornbread? Put it in the chat if you remember, and you better remember. Y'all know I'm always educating y'all over here. What did I tell y'all she puts in her cornbread? And now she just called it cake. Nobody's remembering, at least y'all slow. Bisquick. Didn't I tell y'all she make it with Bisquick? She been doing it. It's Bisquick, and I can't remember. Yes, Kay had just said it. Bisquick and cornmeal. The cornmeal I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was, I know it was Bisquick for sure. Because I grew up not knowing nothing about no Bisquick until I met her, meaning putting it in your cornbread. I was like, I thought you make pancakes with that. But she puts it in her corn. She was putting it in her cornbread way back then. Now she's talking about it tastes like cake. That's because of the Bisquick you got in there.
I'm just trying to figure out.
I don't lie to y'all. There's no need. She gives us too much content. Plus, I'm not a liar like her. But she gives us so much content, there's no need. It's entertaining by itself. The content is her. She is the drama.
One thing. How do you learn how to cook like this in Bali? That cornbread tastes like cake. It's amazing. I'm about to get full.
Full of
this little
lies.
honey butter thing on top has like salt in it, and it's beautiful, lovely, and amazing. The cornbread is.
It has salt in it. I thought she was about to say it was too much, and it's beautiful and amazing. Girl, you know that salt is too much. But she got to twist the narrative as usual. That means it was oversalted. The fact that she even brought up the salt. Who brings up salt? Yeah, and the salt in it. The salt is usually not the ingredient that you highlight in any food when you're talking about how something tastes. Yeah, you know, the salt flavor. No. Anytime we mention salt, especially as Black people, we about to say it's too much or it needs some more. One or the other. It's always a negative. Either it's too much salt or it needs some more salt. That's the only time we really talk about salt as Black people. Now, we might talk about the other herbs and spices in the more like descriptive manner, but you don't mention salt unless there's a problem.
Tender. It is soft. It's like cake. Look at this. It's like cake. Let me show you.
Why are you bragging about the cornmeal being like cake? When I want cake, I want it for dessert. When I want cornbread, I want it with my meal, with my entree. I like to keep a separation between church and state. I don't want cake in my meal. I want it at the end as dessert. That's not a good thing. That means your cornbread got a problem. You got too much Bisquick in it.
Look at this.
Yeah, nah, that's too cakey.
See that? It's like cake.
That consistency ain't even right. How I'm gonna do that right? Like eat a bite with my chicken or whatever I got. If I got some kind of beans, no, thank you.
It's kind of amazing. Okay.
Brando Soul, I agree with you. Said way too cakey. It's way too cakey. It's all that Bisquick though.
I gotta stop eating though before I get too full.
But y'all know she likes sugar and salt. She likes sugar and everything. So she want her cornbread to be cake-like. She gotta be pre-diabetic, if not full on at this point. Gotta be.
Okay, let's try. I have jerk chicken skewers in front of me. Let me show you.
Chicken on a stick, AKA chicken on a stick. Because again, she loves her sticks. Look at her dating profiles on those hookup apps. You'll see. What kind of stick is that? Is that a bamboo stick? What am I looking at? It almost look like lamb chops, but then the piece of thing I see that look like a stick, look like a bamboo stick. It's not a. Usually she have the what they call shish kebab skewers. I'm lost. Is this the chicken on a stick?
All right, jerk chicken skewers, and they come with house-made jerk, smoked to perfection, mop with spicy lime butter,
Y'all like how she reading like she don't know what the ingredients are.
smoked pineapple pico de gallo. Let me see.
She might not. Again, this is Tommy's restaurant. Oh, good. I can see it on my bigger screen. The stick is flat. It looked like a bamboo stick or something. I don't know. I'm still lost. I can't tell what I'm looking at.
Okay, girl, jerk chicken in Bali. Let me see. I don't know. That's amazing. That's delicious. Y'all, what is going on around here? Wow. This is chicken? It's so tender.
This is chicken? It's so tender. Girl.
And the pico de gallo is amazing because it's sweet.
I think he said before the stick is sugar cane. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you so much for clarifying that for me because I was really lost.
And smoky. The pico de gallo is sweet and smoky, so you get, listen, and spicy. Okay? Hold on. So it's on sugar cane. It tastes like a homemade jerk. I don't know where you're getting jerk paste from, so I can appreciate it. And you know the undertone I get is that nutmeggy allspicy thing. So whoever did this, a fantastic job. It's like a 4.5. 4.5. All right. Okay, let's try.
Look at her trying to adjust the score just a little bit so that it's not like, oh, I only gave all 5s. 4.5. Girl, we still not food.
And I don't know why I got that. That was my entree. They should have gave me that first. I don't know what's going on around here. Okay, let's try the mac.
Uh-oh. The sassy boss is mad. Mr. Ma'am, she gonna check them after she turned the camera off at this restaurant she is not even a part of. Or she gonna call Tommy and say, hey, I got a problem with your restaurant, with your staff. They gave me an entree as an appetizer.
Macaroni and cheese. Did I show it to you? Okay, this is the macaroni and cheese. Okay, all right.
What kind of cheese is that? Because I don't like that pull on that. That seemed like that's something that wanna be mac and cheese. You know, y'all go to some restaurants and they on a, more upscale side, and then they be claiming they got mac and cheese, but they'll just call it mac and cheese, and then you get it, ordered it, because I order it almost every time I see it on the menu, and then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this wasn't something I should have ventured into. This look like I would have had that kind of reaction. This ain't it. This ain't it.
Cheese. Did I show it to you? Okay, this is the macaroni and cheese.
It's almost doing like lasagna with noodles.
Okay, all right. Listen. Okay, let's see what choir member.
He ain't even ate none of it, so he doing all that.
See what choir member made this. Let me see. Because this, and I will tell you, most of the food that I get in Bali, I feel like it's food with an accent. Let me see about this.
I hope it burned his tongue, or the roof of his mouth. That's even worse. Hope it burned the roof of his mouth because there's a lot of steam coming from that.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's hot as shit. You see that smoke coming up on them? That's amazing. That's definitely a 5 out of 5.
I don't care about the smoke. I care about the pull and the creaminess.
The pasta, let me tell you what I'm telling you something. The pasta is al dente, so it's not overcooked. And the cheese is like beautifully melted. I don't see the eggy custard thingy going on in here. This is literally, I don't even gonna lie to you.
Did he just talk about the eggs? Y'all know he claims to not like eggs anymore. I don't know where that came from. But did you notice he said it's not the eggy custard kind of? So clearly they're making that without eggs some kind of way. Because he don't like eggs, so the restaurant can't have eggs in the mac and cheese. She's too much. She's too much. It doesn't look good. I wanted to get another view of it because it's just, well, it's bigger on my screen over here. The problem is it's on delay. See, I need to analyze this better, y'all.
It's like something Tamika the alto with the fat arms would make. You know, hallelujah. Tamika made it. You know, you go to Tamika house. She ain't the best.
That's what it's giving me too, Deborah, is mozzarella cheese. And I'm not a fan of that being a part of my mac and cheese. Like my pizza, yes. My mac and cheese, yeah, not really. It ain't gonna give me the creaminess I desire. Okay, we're 3/4 of the way through. Let's finish this foolishness.
She the best alto. Not the best vocalist, not the best lead singer. She the best alto. Tamika made this. You go by her house, she cook every time. You know she gonna fry fish, it's gonna be good. She got chicken marinated, it's gonna be good. She make a little macaroni and cheese, you eat that, it's gonna be amazing. Authentic macaroni and cheese, this is crazy. In Bali. Say something your auntie would make. You know, auntie with the 4 kids that make the good macaroni and cheese because she got to feed the family. Okay, grandma's oldest. She know how to make the pound cake. I got a cousin. She got Unstaidy's recipe. She know how to do it just like Unstady do it. Oh, look at this. Okay, oh, these are collard greens. Let me show you. These are collard greens. Yeah, my cousin, her name is Lene. She's not the oldest. Danita the oldest. But I think Lene know how to make the pound cake real good. Yup. They got every stem in here, don't they? They cook now, though.
It look a little dry. It look a little too like salad, like wilted salad.
Season well. Pot liquors in here, liquoring. I ain't got no problem with it.
I see another bug. Hip hop bug is what it needs to be called. Because them bugs in there dancing all around that food.
So this is amazing. This tastes like something your grandma made. No. You know how you the guest church and you go to the other church for their passing anniversary and they put their best cooks on? You know, we had Fanny Burgess and Geneva Jones and Laura Deming, Betty McKinney. This is something they would make this, okay? Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Oh, little piece of hot sauce. Don't you love a collard green? I love a collard green. I have to have collard greens literally once every 2 weeks. I gotta have a pot. And this has smoked chicken running throughout. This is fantastic. I don't have any issue with this whatsoever. Full, but the collard greens, they're good.
Did she just say she full? Girl. I've seen you eat more of that than that in a IG lives before the edible kick in when you snagging like a cow. Was she full? Was it that bad you couldn't eat more? she ate like a spoonful or two of each thing. And she full. That food must have been really bad.
I want a little more juice, so maybe like a 4.5 out of 5. The mac, 5 out of 5 all day, every day. Jerk chicken is like a 4. Shrimp and grits, 5 all day. Fried chicken, 5 all day. I have no problem with any of that.
I'm surprised she giving something under 5, but I think she tried to make it seem somewhat realistic to people who don't know no better. Because I'm surprised she even went down to a 4. Even though she's still, as Nene Nicole says, full of ish. Right, friend?
Yeah, and then of course, this what this is? New York State of Mind. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing we can do. Okay, I should probably pack this.
I must be blocking the smacking out because I see y'all comments about it, but somebody asked, does it bother me or why does it? I don't hear it. Like I literally block it out. I barely be listening to her, to be honest. So I think that's part of it.
It's up to go. That's what I should do. I'm gonna pack this to go. All right. Take this away. Should I get dessert? I'm going to. We gotta try. Take a spoonful. Y'all want the banana pudding or the pound cake? The banana pudding has banana custard swirled with Biscoff cookie butter. Topped with chantilly cream.
If you're the owner, why don't you, or the man behind the taste, why not get, if it's only a couple desserts, get them all.
Caramel drizzle. And the pound cake is a baked pound cake loaf. Warm lemon cream pound cake, child. Warm lemon cream glaze. Candy lemon, house-made limoncello whipped cream. All right. Let me have this packed up to take away. And then let's order a dessert. All right. Let's do that. Yeah, this ain't too bad, y'all. I think we done found something out here. And from my understanding, I think this is like the only soul food that's out here. And it's delicious.
This shit is so ridiculous. Is she really sitting there acting like she don't know? And I think, I mean, this is really nice. This is really amazing. And I think this is the only soul food restaurant. Girl, you fully vetted and prayed for the demise of Gertrude's. This can't be real. Look at her. And then she look like she pondering. She doing a Abraham Lincoln. She's pondering with a wonky eye. Look at that one eye. That one eye like, oh, if I could only leave this head.
It's spot on. I guess
I gotta replay that.
And from my understanding, this ain't too bad. We have this packed up to take away, and then let's order a dessert. All right, let's do that. Yeah, this ain't too bad, y'all. I think we done found something out here. And from my understanding, I think this is like the only soul food that's out here, and it's delicious. It's spot on. I guess a taste of home. 10,000 miles away. Yeah, this is amazing. I don't have no problem with this whatsoever, okay? Check out this pound cake. Perfect. Oh, that looks good. Thank you. Let me show you what it looks like. Thank you. Look at that. Oh, it's warm.
What he decided to order, y'all, because I wasn't paying no attention. I'm reading more of y'all comments. I'm paying attention to her. What did she decide to order? Is that, I don't even know what the 2 option was. I heard some banana something. What she end up ordering?
You don't know this, but this influencer from Los Angeles just left. He had a little package in his pocket for me.
Oh, so she did pay somebody to do a fake review. Then I tell y'all I don't steer y'all wrong. So she just admitting that's an influencer from. So why would you do this fake ass review then? Because this actually hurts it. She's not that swift. Well, it's the narcissism that makes her dumb. But if you got an influencer who you done paid to give a fake real review, a fake good review, why would you do this? Y'all make sure when that fake LA review come out or from the LA influencer, y'all make sure to point it out to me because I might not see it. We're going to have to watch that too.
It's warm.
Thank you, Juicebox. Juicebox says that's the pound cake. Okay, so he got the pound cake with. Is that supposed to be ice cream or icing or something on it? Or I don't know.
It's gooey. It's lemony. That's amazing. Okay. Literally fantastic. I have no problem with this whatsoever. None. In fact, I'm not gonna finish it because I'm full, but yo, that's amazing. That's going home with me. That's amazing. She had packed this to go. Can you pack this to go too? Yep. And then let me see a check when you get a second. Okay. Yeah, that's amazing. That's like church bake sale good.
How are you fully getting to taste like a whole full experience from like a bite or two max? I ain't saying you got to eat the whole thing or even half of it, but a bite or two, I don't know.
The buttery, lemony thing is lingering in my mouth. It was so lemony. I need to wait, about another 45 minutes before I can enjoy that. So I'm gonna cross my legs at the ankle. Don't play. I can cross at the knee if I want to, okay? I lost 200 pounds, almost 200 pounds. I'm gonna cross at the ankle, lay in the bed and eat that.
Girl, you didn't lose 200 pounds. You had 200 pounds carved off of your body through your mommy makeovers. Quit taking credit for the surgeon's work. She always taking somebody else's credit.
That is outstanding. Is that good? Woo! All right, y'all. I like this place, okay? I ain't got no problem over here. None. Let me get a check, okay? See how much this costs.
Why didn't she do a tour of the place as well? But she's purposefully not really doing a full tour of the restaurant because she's afraid that some of y'all might do a commentary video on it. I wish y'all would stop doing these commentary videos on her stuff because it makes her not want to show y'all stuff. It's y'all fault with y'all YouTube channels and stuff.
And then let me go outside and give you my final thoughts, all right? Let's do it. Thank you.
She getting the bill like she don't know how much stuff costs. Christy Hicks says the reason she ain't showing the tour is because it's Emptyville. But she can make up lies and say, oh, we just open or we're not open yet, but I'm going to walk y'all through. It's ways to get around the fact that there's never anybody in there just for the point of, purpose of showing off and showing the pool that nobody will ever get in because there's never going to be anybody there. It's ways to get around that. But she's afraid to show the tour because she knows that there are certain YouTube creators who will be doing video series on this stuff. And y'all need to stop it. Y'all making her hide.
Okay. Thank you. It's a little pricey. Good.
Did he actually say it's a little pricey? Is that one truth in this entire, 20-something odd minute video?
At a tap.
Okay.
Nah, she knows she ain't. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. if she paying, is this really officially that shit ain't her restaurant? Tommy was like, you can't even have nothing for free. If you go in there, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go do a video on your restaurant. And he's like, well, if you go there, I ain't got nothing else free for you. You're gonna end up paying. He paying with his Apple Pay. He is paying at a restaurant he claims to own. Even for the act of all this, why would you go through that part? Because I don't recall always seeing him pay when he go to these restaurants. Now, he has at times. I ain't going to say he never has. But why would he do it in this video? Because he literally, legitimately got to pay for this food because he's just the man behind the taste and Tommy's the owner. Tommy don't play. Tommy be cracking the whip. I paid you for your role. You gave us some of this diabetic inducing menu items, and that's it. That's all you get.
USD or
Doesn't matter. Either one. Perfect.
Okay.
I don't need the receipt. I'm good.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Let's go over this so I can tell. I got to put up my app so I can tell you what I spent. Okay. The Bali Bounce Lemonade was $106,000, which is $6.46. The jerk chicken skewer was $112, which is $6.83.
Oh, he'll never make no real money there. Jerk chicken skewers for $6? Here in America, that would easily be $20 or $15 or something. And she thinks she's going to be a multimillionaire opening 9 restaurants in 3 weeks? Girl.
Lemon pepper honey fried chicken is $166, which is $10.12. The shrimp and grits were $210, which is $12.80. The mac and cheese is $120, which was $7.30.
So she was actually being sarcastic when she said, oh, this is expensive. She's being sarcastic because this is very cheap. Very cheap compared to America prices with especially soul food. She's not going to make no real money there.
The collard greens were $116, which is $7.07. The peachy state of mind was $108,006.58, and the pound cake was $104, which is $6.34. All right, with tax and service charge of $219,000, that's $13.35. So we are $1,263,240,000 rupiah. $76.99 is the total. All right, that's it. We did it. Let's go outside. Let me give you my final thoughts. All right, y'all, we did it. Another restaurant.
So he could have went in that backyard with that algae pool and showed you back there was maybe a little quiet, but she instead decides to go on this in the front on the busy street with all the mopeds that won't stop to give her final thoughts of a restaurant she's been to for the first time. Although she's the woman behind the taste.
In the bag, this one was, I gotta tell you, surprising. Look at this traffic. Look at this. Look at all this damn traffic. What is this? What is this? Okay.
All that traffic and all those parked scooters and ain't nan person in there. The traffic don't mean nothing. They not stopping. They not even turning their head. Look at the heads of the people on the mopeds riding by. They not even looking to the side to see what they passing.
I was so shocked that was good.
They looking straight ahead. This girl.
It was so good. Like, some of my faves, the collard greens were amazing. Cornbread was delicious. The shrimp and grits were fantastic. The macaroni and cheese. Listen, the pound cake, I got it all right here. I'm taking it all home with me. It's that good. I gotta tell you, man, if you ever out here in Bali, you gotta come check out this new spot. It's called Hip Hop Soul. It's amazing. And I heard the owner is a hoot, all right? My score, a perfect 5 out of 5. Service was great, place was clean, food was good. What else can you ask for? If you're in Bali, come check him out, y'all.
I've run out of words. I've run out of words. It's so ridiculous. And I heard the owner is a hoot. Who, Tommy? Tommy seems like he's a hoot. Poll question, we're closing out. I just put it up. Vote quick because I'm behind. I should have put this up earlier. Is this review deceitful? Is this review deceitful? And he's talking about the owner. It's got to be Tommy because it's real deceitful if he's talking about himself. The owner is a hoot. Girl, maybe she having a mental health crisis. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe she is having a mental health crisis and she's that delusional that she's forgetting that she got a part to do with this. She could be having the onset of Alzheimer's, dementia. She could be like Wendy Williams. You know, she's doing a lot of edibles and whatever other crack cocaine she doing at night and stuff before the edibles kick in. It could be affecting her brain. She could literally have forgotten that she has a part to do with this restaurant. So y'all got to be a little lighter on her. Poll question, we're closing out. Is this review deceitful? 94% of y'all say yes. 6% of you say no. Again, welcome D-Hags, suckerettes, and deplorables. And usually 1% of you or so who finger slip. Y'all be moving too fast on your devices. It's all good. Welcome, everyone. Everyone's welcome here. Everyone's welcome here. Because I ain't got nothing to hide. Next poll question. Do you think that Darius Cooks did this review? I want to call it that. Do you think that Darius Cooks did this review to counteract the bad review from Dr. Tiffany Williams? Because otherwise, how do we explain this? How do we explain this? Oh, and here's the, this was Dr. So actually this, wait a minute. Now I'm looking at this plate. This is what Darius Cooks had in his video that he ordered. The overly burnt, overly cooked chicken and the cornbread cake. But Dr. Tiffany Williams, as she said, the quality ain't the same when you not there. She ain't got that icing drizzled on her cornbread. Her cornbread looked dry. A cornbread cake. So what she was really excited about that she didn't realize was cake. She's like, ooh, Darius, if you could make me some of that cornbread cake and bring it. She didn't realize she's eating cake. I've never tasted cornbread like that because it's cake. It's not cornbread. Most of us like cake. And it's the sugar that gets us. This is like a drug. It's not cornbread. We got one more part to this. What we? Ooh, y'all know I don't like to go over 2 hours no more. But we're going to do a little bit of the other part of the show because that video was pretty long. Do you think that Darius Cooks did this to counteract the bad review from Dr. Tiffany Williams? 96% of you say yes, absolutely. 4% of you, 1% finger slipped, and the others are visiting D-Hags, deplorables, and suckerettes. Welcome. Everyone's welcome again. Okay, so we have that. And some of y'all might think, well, that's Darius Cooks. Darius Cooks doing what he do. He's trying to combat the Dr. Tiffany Williams review, and he's also paying influencers. So we'll be seeing that coming soon with those fake reviews, and we'll be reviewing those as well. But some of you may think this was the first time that Crooks has been trying to bamboozle people with fake reviews from Bolly Hip Hop Soul. And y'all know I'll be on the case when I can. And what I have for you is information that actually, the show that I never got around to about the grand opening, I was actually going to talk to y'all about some fake reviews. Because this ain't the first one. Let's go back in time. And before the restaurant even opened, how am I going to do this? Let me see. Let's see, what did I do? Okay, I'm gonna share the screen and we're gonna do this together. Let me figure it out because I didn't do no show prep on this because I know it's gonna be entertaining. Some stuff I don't even bother. I'm like, it's gonna be entertaining. The nature gonna make it entertaining. So here is the official reviews for Bali Hip Hop Soul. Now, what I will say is the last time I was on Google looking at this, over a month ago, there were maybe, I think, less than 10 reviews, way less, 6 to 10 reviews or so. Now we have 93 reviews. The question is, do you think that these are real? Do you think, I don't know how to put it. You just put yes or no in the chat as we start to go through this. Okay, what I'm trying to do. Oh, see, it's not doing oldest. Jesus, now it's with 90 some of them. I got to go real far back. Let's do this. I'm trying to get to the beginning. Oh, that was a month ago. What I noticed, does this give dates? It's been so long since and I don't really read a whole lot of Google reviews. What I will tell you, based on my previous research, well over a month ago, is that there were reviews on here about the food before the restaurant opened. And I'm like, well, this can't be customer. Are these the workers? Because they hadn't even had the grand opening yet. So how do you have reviews on the food before the restaurant is open? I feel like these ones that are saying a month ago. Nice service from all staff. I don't know what this means. Is a good service. Server, worth it. Thank you. Can't wait to see you again. Incredible service. Incredible chicken. Move over, KFC. I'll be back. Try our other menu items also. Your soul gonna be filled. Tommy's writing these replies. Fried okra was amazing. And someone from America's South, everything was authentic. Great atmosphere and music. Staff was also super friendly. Do they even have green beans and mashed potatoes were great. Do they have green beans and mashed? Now I want to pull out the menu. Now I want to do a deep dive research. I don't remember hearing him talk about no mashed potatoes, and because didn't he kind of read through the whole menu? Green beans and mashed potatoes. I don't remember seeing that. Glad you love the green beans and mashed potatoes. We'll be ready with more soulful sides whenever you come back at Hip Hop Soul. Month ago. These, I think, are the most fake ones. We'll see if we find some new ones. Listen, family and friends, we just left Bali Hip Hop restaurant in Canggu, Bali. And let me tell you, the hospitality was top notch. The food, oh my goodness. The food was phenomenal this time. And the atmosphere was just what I needed. I was feeling like I didn't have that taste I desired until we took the 1.5-hour drive from Ubud to Canggu. Darius Williams. The food was amazing. And me and my friends who were visiting on vacation, oh, this might be a haggard though, or deplorable. Thank you for opening this restaurant. We loved everything about the food. To all the people in Bali, if you never had the soul food experience, this sounds like a haggard for real. Ooh. I promise you, you will love it. Please stop by and get that lemon pepper honey, I don't know, Reed chilled chicken, and the buttery classic cornbread cake. The collard greens with smoked jerk chicken, the mac and cheese with the crust. Oh my goodness, it was delicious. You sure Darius Cooks didn't right? Ain't this what he just ordered? We left feeling so full and satisfied with every bite. Thank you, Hip Hop Soul, for the wonderful experience. So if you're ever in Bali to get to Hip Hop Soul, you will definitely thank me later. This sounds like an advertisement. Like this don't sound like, usually customers don't really go that hard. Like, you really need to go. Ooh, go. It was amazing. I'm so full. Ooh, please go. Get this when you go. Sound like an advertisement to me. Glad you were satisfied with everything, and we'll still be we're still improving to give the best for you. Can't hope to see you again. Can't hope. Tommy's writing these replies. Good beverage in Canggu. No one? What? I don't know what I'm supposed to get from that. Hip Hop Soul does everything it says on the sign. Great vibes. Tip-top soul food, accompanied by engaging, knowledgeable, and friendly staff. In our group, age range from 45 to 5, and we all felt totally taken care of, with maybe the best cocktails around for the adults, and coloring books, and bespoke food for the kids. I mean, these may be terms I just don't know because I'm not in Bali. Oh, and by total chance, I was their first customer after wandering in on a Sunday afternoon. That's thanks to Darius and the rest of the staff for a randomly fun-filled afternoon. So were they standing out on the corner like, hey, come, y'all walking back, don't walk back, come on in here. Y'all been places like that. Come on in here. I got something for you. This is a new place. Come try us. You about to eat, don't walk past us. And why go to them other places? Come in here. That's what it sounds like. Tommy responds, thank you for coming regularly, sir. Huh? We'll add more foods and drinks soon so you can try more Southern tastes. Okay. ChatGPT wrote this, but let's see. I know the difference. Says, I just spent the evening in this amazing place. Incredible welcome and such great energy from the owners, the staff, and the crowd. The beatbox battle tonight, along with the hip hop dance performers, was absolutely top level. We were lucky enough to also see the beatbox star Mad Twins. What a treat. I highly recommend this place. The soft opening is tomorrow, Saturday, August 16th, and as an expat, it's not always easy to connect with local artists, hip hop, underground community. This is a perfect meeting spot and extremely well located right in the heart of Canggu, a place that truly deserves to be known. You have to go. You're promoting an event. Where the food? They ain't had no food at that event. I think they were serving hot dogs at that event. I know they were because I had pictures. And then ain't no hot dogs on the menu. So Tommy had his own event going on is what happened that Darius Cooks didn't agree to. That's why Darius Cooks didn't promote it. Here we go. And again, these reviews came before the grand opening. I tell you, I don't have to lie to y'all. 1 month ago, nice coffee and hot dog. What? Darius Cooks, why didn't you order the hot dog? I want to see what your hot dogs look like. Pork chop was really good. I did not hear him mention nothing about no pork chop. Why are they naming random things in these reviews that we did not hear him talking about? And he read the whole menu to us. Appreciate you. We're glad you enjoyed the pork chop. It's one of our faves too. Can't wait to have you back for another soulful plate at the Hip Hop Soul. Amazing. Oh, absolutely amazing. That's it. And then a picture of these people. I mean, they look like real people, but they also look like they could be related to Tommy. But I don't know. Let's go. So these are the fake reviews I was talking about that they were reviewing before it was even open. Who said the pizza was good? Right, they just naming shit. The hot dog, the pizza was. Oh, I ain't got to make it up. I told you I ain't got to make up nothing. I'm just reading what's here. I ain't even no bullet points or nothing. I said I'm just gonna go to it and I'll find plenty of content. opens at opens at 16th of August 2025. That is not a review. That does not belong on the Google reviews. And why did Google allow this? Nice. Thanks. Great. These are not reviews. These are the ones I was looking for. These are the ones I saw a while back. And I was like, these are fake reviews. The restaurant wasn't even open yet. Nice. Again. Thanks. The food is good. The portion is quite big. We ordered 3 dishes. Fried chicken is juice, while tomato salad is a must go. Playlist is greater than almost any club, to be honest. Very cozy place. And we know that place ain't cozy. It's very cold. And where's this tomato salad? It's like soft opening, but excellent service. Great pork chop. Maybe there was. Mac and cheese is fantastic. A must-win visiting. Maybe there was a pork chop on the menu. Rocky is such a fantastic host of a wonderful venue. Him and his team are so accommodating with magnificent food, drinks, tunes. Do yourself a favor and get down to this fine establishment. I think, isn't Rocky like one of the managers or something? Maybe Rocky the one responding with this stuff. Thank you very much, Tom Allen. We're so glad we could serve you with all our heart. We hope you come back again next time. Okay, here's one that's got pictures, so we should know this one should be real. Says, the service was excellent. The restaurant is comfortable and classic. And the waitresses were good. And bravo. This is AI. It's a great place to go on a date. The prices are affordable. The location is strategic and worth it. Okay. The food is also really delicious, and the chicken is really juicy. Because you pour juice on it. You pour limeade on it. Once again, we see a very empty restaurant. We do see, well, it looked like there's one person sitting there. Oh, there's a table of people out there somewhere. So maybe there's 2 tables. I don't know. There could be a worker, though. I mean, there's some people there, though. Maybe he replaced the biscuits, these flat biscuits, for the cornbread cake. Told y'all there was a hot dog. I ain't got a lot of y'all. I ain't got a lot to kick it with y'all. I do not have to lie to kick it with y'all. This is a hot dog. This is why people talking about the hot dogs. They got sandwiches too. I don't know what kind it is. Panini, but not quite. Got grill marks on it though. This menu all over the place. But maybe they was just trying stuff. I don't know. This part I don't know. And all these AI reviews. And this a fake person altogether. Taste is different from most Western food. The seasoning isn't bland. It is truly new flavor. The pork chop is really delicious. They keep talking about the pork chop. The meat is tender, and the flavors penetrate deep into the meat. And this is my first time trying fried okra. It turns out to be really delicious. So here's a close-up of a plate. It's a lot going on here, though, y'all. What is this? What's this flaky stuff down there? I would have said it's rice, but it's not. And why are the deviled eggs mixed in with it? And why is it a whole jerk chicken wing or ding dongs? What they call them? Wing dings on top of the, and then why the deviled eggs look like that? Cause don't look, there's too much going on. No, thank you. Oh, here's a pork chop. So they did have pork chops at a time. Pork chops. Oh, and here the okra. I don't know about this kind of okra. I need mine chopped into circles. And there's these collard greens. Ain't got nobody's meat in them. And then it looked like they just poured a little bit of gravy on top of the pork chop with some raw. Okay, it's a lot going on. And here they got hot dogs. Maybe they don't have them no more, but they used to. Oh, and that's that same sandwich. All right, well, let's see. Okay, so just to be fair, let's look at the top rated review, and then we're gonna run to the menu. Somebody suggested we go to the menu, so I'm gonna do that before we leave. Should we do the highest or the newest? Do y'all want the highest or the newest review? Highest or newest review? Just type it in the chat. Highest or newest? We're gonna read this just because it's right here. Oh, this Miss Tiffany's review, Dr. Tiffany's review. I didn't know she had a written review too. Okay, well, let's do it. Let's do it. And while y'all do that, vote highest or new. Okay, so Miss Tiffany Williams, Dr. Tiffany Williams said, I made the choice to drive from Ubud and give Darius Restaurant a try. Even though my community doesn't support him at all, he isn't welcome in our groups. I still wanted to form my own opinion. See where that got you. Unfortunately, my experience was disappointing. The customer service was poor, and the food fell short. The chicken labeled honey lemon pepper came without sauce, and when I asked, melted butter was poured on top. Yuck. The deviled eggs were watery, as we saw in this other picture, because that wasn't her meal I just showed y'all with the deviled eggs. The Jamaican jerk chicken wasn't cooked as thoroughly as I prefer. The collard greens were overly sweet and very greasy, and the mac and cheese was essentially a solid block of cheese and noodles. Nothing was seasoned at all. The one highlight was the cornbread was excellent. Cornbread cake, the Bisquick. I shared this feedback privately in one of our closed community groups, not on social media. However, instead of receiving it constructively, Darius chose to take it publicly and to make it personal on social media. This is something I've observed him do often with others who express differing views. So Dr. Williams, I question why you would then support this man. But everybody good until it happened to them. That's this part. That's why this scam pod has thrived for so many decades. Because everybody okay with it until it's them. What's important to remember is that here in Bali community, what's important to remember is that here in Bali, community matters. Respect, collaboration, and integrity go further than defensiveness. This is why we were the only people in this restaurant for hours. She left that part out. It was hours. It wasn't her 20 minutes. Hours. I hope you learn customer service. Your arrogance should match the food and ambience. So here's a close-up of the mac and cheese. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this. I'll be needing this stuff from my archives. I don't want to forget to come back to it. Screenshot this. I can actually do this later too. We'll do our production after the show. Here's also, why do it look like a fish? Why it look like it got an eyeball on it? Doesn't look like it's got an eyeball. Doesn't look like the head of something. Some kind of fish. I don't know. I don't like the way this chicken be fried, y'all. I don't like it. It's very suspect. Picture a little blurry with the green, so I'm gonna give a little grace because the picture is not the best. It's a little blurry. Anyway, let's see what y'all said. Did y'all say newest or highest? Let me see what one. Well, now I gotta count. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 for the newest. Highest is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, the newest one. That's all we're doing tonight. Now, we can come back to this later. But let's read the newest review. We're going to read a couple, and then we're getting out of here. because we're already over time. I don't like to do over 2 hours no more. Says, this is a day ago. The food is good, and the portion is quite big. We ordered 3 dishes. Fried chicken is juice, while tomato salad is a must-go. And didn't I read this? Playlist is greater than almost any club. Oh, yeah, I read this one. So that was a day ago. So maybe they got tomato salad. We're going to look at this menu real quick, too, because I'm trying to see what's on this menu. Some of the stuff sound like they might have confused their restaurants. Soft opening, but excellent service. Great pork chop was amazing. Mac and cheese, fantastic. A must when visiting. This is also Chat GPT or AI. Okay, so we got 3 stars. That was 4 stars. I'm sorry, 5 stars. That was 5 stars. This is 3 stars. I can't lie, the food is dope. The place is all right, but the parking is limited. Decent cocktails, but mostly bespoke. Recommended to try after grand opening. They'll have live music, they say. So definitely got to check it out again after the 6th of September. So they saying check it out after this weekend. They got... So there must be 2 different type of chicken wing dinners. One with the biscuits and one with the cornbread cake. Unless they have adapted it. I don't know what's happening here, y'all. So what's this rice with the green? So is that the collard greens is now on rice? And who would do that? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what that is. What they say they got? Oh, they didn't say. Okay, they didn't say. Restaurant is empty again. I mean, maybe it's the soft opening. Maybe we're, you know what? Y'all might be totally wrong. And because it's not officially, they haven't officially had the grand opening, people haven't started coming yet. However, after the 6th of September, after the grand open, no, ain't the grand opening in October? When is it? Oh, no, it is after. What am I thinking? It's not September anymore. It's October. Okay, so that's not a good theory. Okay, forget what I was saying. I forgot we're in October. It's not September 3rd. It's October 3rd. But the grand opening is in like 2 more weeks, right? Right. Thank you, Tracy. I figured it out. Okay, I give up. I was trying to help them. It's empty now, and it's gonna be empty after that. Because that person thought as of the 6th of September, which was almost a full month ago, that this was gonna change. and it hasn't. And I was trying to help. I'll be trying to be impartial to some degree. Oh, here's the menu right here. Well, okay, so we maybe look right here. Says our group was greeted as soon as we came in. Oh, this was 5 days ago. This might be that group of 15 that he brags about. Our group was greeted as soon as we came in. It was a large group of us, about 25 to be exact. Oh, okay, we got 25. They were able to accommodate us. Of course, there's nobody else in the restaurant. They could have really accommodated 100 of y'all if y'all. Now, they might have had the staff to do it, but they got the seating. Says the place was painted black with black furniture, but had great lighting. Right, it's like no contrast. It's too... I don't know who thought black on black on black was a great color scheme. Says the area you first walk in is an indoor area with a bar. If you keep straight, there's an outdoor area to sit as well. I'm sure the staff has never experienced a group that size before, but they did great with service. So this is their first time having 25 people in the restaurant at once, is what they telling y'all. Multiple tables or one. They like, oh, it was 25 whole customers up in here. And that's probably all they had the whole day. It says everyone was really friendly and patient. I ordered the fried chicken, deviled eggs with jerk chicken on top, mac and cheese, and banana pudding. I also tried someone's okra and greens. The greens and okra were delicious. I don't know about the combo of eggs with jerk chicken, but they were definitely delicious separately. Exactly. Both had great flavor. The fried chicken was fried perfectly and tastes delectable. The mac and cheese needs some work. This was just 5 days ago. Now, Dr. Tiffany was there 10 to 15 days ago. He still ain't improved the mac and cheese. I thought he said that him and Tommy had a meeting. Tommy was all stressed out, and he said Tommy was going there to fix the issue. Tommy looking like this. Tommy, you still ain't fixed it? All that stress that Darius Cooks caused you, and you still ain't fixed it? The mac and cheese needs work. They give a great portion, but it was very dry with no flavor. That mac and cheese gonna get y'all shut down. A black man from Chicago who claims to be this excellent chef can't get mac and cheese right. Ooh, it's a sinful God, sinful God. Oh, here's a video. Oh, there's people in here. Oh, that's the group of 25. Why didn't everybody look so bored? Why they look like they had a meeting, a work meeting waiting for it to start? That's how my work meetings be. Let's see if there's sound. Is there sound? No, there's no sound. No. Somebody drugged their friends. Some D-hagger drugged their friends there. There ain't nobody. Looking like they enjoying themselves. Nobody. Ain't that what Keith Sweat said? I mean, not a soul look like they enjoying themselves. Everybody on their phone looking down like, what the hell is this? What did we come to? Who drug us here? Whose bright fucking idea was this? Oh my God. And they black folks. All right, here goes some more food. Okay. This is the jerk chicken with the devil. These deviled eggs are very liquidy. Very liquidy. Hold on, I can't see my chat. I have all my stuff covered up. Rate this. Rate the deviled eggs and jerk chicken. 1 through 5. This really, what that? I mean, the deviled egg. You're using the yolk as your base. How it get so runny? What are you putting water in it? What is happening here? Milk? What else they get? Now, I will say, although this is a mac and cheese brick again, but it looks a little bit more, it looks warm, because Dr. Williams, Tiffany Williams, it actually looked thicker. Hers looked thicker than this. But it is bricky still. It's the kind of cheese they're using, but maybe, they're using what they got available, I guess. And you don't need to put no parsley flake on here because it ain't helping. It look a little oily too, but no. Okay. Here we go again with this chicken and the cornbread cake. So I noticed that they must have drizzled it on the whatever that icing he put on here on the cornbread cake is, but it melted. Cornbread was too hot. And what's this jam on the side? Did he describe that in his video? Mr. Man? Is this the banana pudding? He stole this from what they call it? Papados. He stole this idea from Papados, the way they do it. Okay, well, what'd they give it? They gave it 4 out of 5. When was that? 5 days ago. I ain't finna read no more AI reviews. These old fake ones. Okay, let's read this one. This might be a real one. Look like a white guy or something. Says, the food was amazing. My family, this was 6 days ago. Food was amazing. My family and I came here because of the recommendation from Tommy. Oh. Okay. And this place did not disappoint. We ordered pretty much everything on the menu, and everything was flavorful, and the honey lemon pepper chicken was my favorite. I love the flavors and the texture of the chicken. It was wonderfully crispy, and every bite was heaven. The staff was incredibly friendly, and as soon as they found out it was my mom's birthday, they got her name and surprised us with a mini cake for her. The design for her for here is the design for here is love. It's incredibly relaxed, and the whole we have been here, it was absolutely fantastic. Okay, well, he gave it a 5 for food, service, and atmosphere. Had some drinks. Again, the drinks, I think y'all, some of y'all didn't like the drinks. I saw the comments. I mean, I think they look, okay, this mac and cheese don't look like, oh, maybe they were sharing. They probably doing family style. Okay. So this is somebody's plate. They were sharing family style. Okay, here's the food before. What we got here? Cornbread cake. What is the stuff with the rice, though? Okay, we're gonna have to look at the menu. Yeah, I ain't a fan of this jerk chicken with the deviled eggs on top. I don't know whose idea that was. But it had to be Crooks. Had to be. Because it's foolishness. Some interesting thing. That mac and cheese looking very light-skinned, though. He might need to take that off the menu. Okay. Mm. Oh, okay, that was his mom. Okay. Okay, let's look at this. They did have a picture of the menu. Let's go to the actual website. Let's see what's happening there. Do I have to pull it down? Okay. Let's pull this down for a minute, and then we getting out of here for real. Jesus. I'm about to get out of here. I don't like time being so long no more. Okay, let's do Bali hip hop. So, and let's see if I can get, here's the website. Okay, let's go to the website. This is my first time on this website, I think. Let's see. Share screen. Share window. Here we go. Okay, we are on the Bali Hip Hop Soul website. It says, "Welcome to Hip Hop Soul, where flavor meets the culture." Pull up. What that mean? Oh, let's see. So you can do WhatsApp. You can open the app. Why I want to be on WhatsApp? Why would I want to be on WhatsApp for this? Okay, I don't know what that means. Okay, let's see. So they got home. We're on the home. They got the blog. These are the two events. The beatbox competition that we watched a few weeks ago with Tommy advertised doing all that. That was funny. Then you got the four pillars of hip hop night that he did. Again, these are all Tommy's events. So you see anytime, and this picture here is from one of those events, and you see it's full of people. Tommy's able to bring in people, but Crooks only wanted to be a soul food restaurant, and that's failing miserably. So Tommy, if he turns it into a Bali community center, could probably get people up in there. Cook like you got bars. Step into our kitchen and get schooled in the flavor game. Whether it's Balinese fire or Southern comfort, we'll put the tools in your hands and the groove in your cooking. So they're advertising Tommy's cooking class. Maybe that'll help them. What I tell y'all? They got bartending classes. Why? And who do you think doing the bartending class? Do you think Darius Cooks is doing the bartending class? No, it's Tommy. Why? Because Tommy has the skills. Told y'all. Bartending with flavor. Shake, stir, and pour like a pro. Learn the moves, the mixes, and the swagger to own the bar like you own the mic. From signature cocktails to your own freestyle creations, this classic is all about flavor, style, and flow, says Tommy. Where the damn menu? Where the food at? I'm saying this is a goddamn community center, a non-profit organization. What am I reading? Where the vibe coming soon? This gear. Ain't no menu on here. Who told me to look at a menu? Ain't no menu. Ain't no menu at the restaurant. On the restaurant's website. Ain't no menu. Ain't got no food. There's no menu, y'all. How's there a restaurant with no menu? Oh my God, this is everything. She fails at everything. Okay, so we're gonna have to look at the paper menu. The one from the reviews. Let's do this. The picture. And I don't think it's gonna be the best, but we're gonna try. Do 93 Google reviews. Now I forgot which one it was. It was the one with the people. Here we go. It's gonna be hard to see. Let me see if I can enlarge it. I don't think you can. Nope, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna strain a little bit. I guess if I screenshot it and redo it, that's how I can do it. Where is it? And let's see what's really on this menu. Give me a second. Doing a little show prep. Y'all know I don't like to do show prep during the show, but we stuck because the restaurant's website ain't got no menus. No food. No food. Just community activities and clothes and cooking and bartending class. It's a community center. I told y'all. One day y'all gonna learn to listen to me. We've been on YouTube for this was my 5th year anniversary was in May. 5 years, y'all still ain't listening to me. What the hell? What I gotta do to get y'all to listen? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's pull up both of these. And then we're gonna try to enlarge them. We're gonna see how this works out. Okay, then we're gonna share them. Unshare that and share this. Nope. I did that wrong. Share the image file. Guess I could do it this way. Hold on. No, let me do it. Which way should I do it? No, let me do it this way. Share screen. That's better. All right, here we go. Okay, we're gonna start with the entrees and appetizer. Let me put it on my screen where I can actually read it better though. And then we're gonna enlarge if we need to. Okay. It's gonna get a little wonky. Okay, so the menu says, "Welcome home, family. We thank you for joining us for our opening season. This is the first restaurant of its kind to hit the island of Bali." It's really not. Says, as such, it'll take the locals and some tourists to get to know us, our food, and our culture. We plan on having a good time. Check back from time to time as we continue to add some great Southern dishes and low country cocktails, maybe, to our menu. Again, thanks for coming and welcome home, family. I don't like that tagline they got. I think it's stupid, but whatever. It's not my restaurant. Appetizers. Jerk chicken skewers. We're not finna read all this, the ingredients. The summer tomato. Oh, they do have the tomato salad. Okay. Summer tomato salad. The best of both worlds. That's what Darius Cooks had got. Okay, so that's the deviled eggs with the jerk chicken is the both worlds. Best of both worlds. Oh, that don't make sense to me, but whatever. The ultimate mac and cheese. How is it the ultimate when everybody's saying it's horrible? Ultimately horrible mac and cheese. Then we have the collard greens with smoked chicken. I've seen a couple of them plates and ain't no chicken in it. Buttermilk fried okra. Church anniversary green beans with white potatoes. Okay, so they did. Okay, so these people weren't just making it up. These are just things he chose not to get. The butter pecan cornbread, smoked pecans, cornbread, honey butter, mixed berries, preserve. Is that the so when you saw those the look like cranberry on the side to me, that's the mixed berry preserve, and that's for the cornbread cake. Okay, that makes more sense. Classic cornbread with house-made honey, butter, mixed berry preserve. Okay, so they give preserves on the side of cornbread. Maybe it's something they do in Bali. Lemon pepper honey fried chicken. The low country shrimp and I was going to say shit and grits. That's what it looked like. smothered Duroc pork chop. Okay, so they do have a pork chop. So the pork chop has sweet tea brine. I think it's saying flash fried. I can't see all these words. It's kind of blurry because I can't go to their website and see the actual menu. What is it? House something pepper gravy, smoked, slow smothered, and served with collards and buttermilk fried okra. Okay. Slow stewed okra and tomatoes. No, thank you. Yeah, no, thank you. Country smothered cauliflower. Country smothered cauliflower is fresh farm cauliflower. Gets marinated, battered, and fried, and smothered in sweet onion country gravy, served over seasoned rice. Oh, that's what they eating with that rice and crispy collards. Is crispy collards like fried collard greens? Then the dessert is the banana pudding. So banana custard swirled. I never liked his banana pudding. It was just not that great to me. He'd been making it this way since he was 19. So banana custard swirled with Biscoff cookies. He loves the Biscoff cookies. I like it with vanilla wafers. Keep it old school for me. Triple cookies topped with chantilly cream and caramel drizzle. Yeah, he'd been making this since he was 19. Yep, same old way. Pound cake. Baked pound cake loaf, warm lemon something, candied lemon, house made limoncello, whipped cream. Okay, whatever. What's on the back? Oh, these are the drinks. We don't really care about the drinks as much. Yeah, we don't really care about the drinks. What's a soul scoop though? Is it sorbet? He got an Arnold Palmer sorbet. I'm sorry, Tommy has an Arnold Palmer sorbet. Island coconut cream. I don't like coconut, nothing. Peach cobbler and cookie butter. What is that, ice cream? Oh, yeah, it's ice cream. When are you talking about having an ice cream area too and a hookah lounge? And what happened to all those different areas he was supposed to have at Tommy's restaurant? Says red velvet brownie swirl. Is that supposed to be mascarpone ice cream? I guess that's ice cream too. They got coffee mocktails, signature mocktails, signature cocktails. Other drinks include cold beer, still water, sparkling water, soft drinks. They do Coke or Sprite. That's it. One or the other. One or the other, Coke or Sprite. That could be a Bali thing though, so I don't know. But anyway, so y'all got the menu. We're just doing something real quick with that. But that's all. I had a couple comments that I starred. Let me go through them real rapid fire, and then we getting out of here. I'm sorry, let me put this up. This is important. We got to keep our vibe going for the evening as we wrapped up the fake reviews. Fake reviews. Let's see. I started a few earlier in the show. Says the reason Gertrude's didn't open a permanent spot is because they figured out the market isn't good. And I don't know if Ness knows this as factual or theory or what, but makes sense. They would clearly probably realize we're going to be just as empty as hip hop soul. We're going to have to become a community center. I think Darius is in a bad location for that type of cuisine. I think it's clear at this point. Yeah, I don't doubt your theory with that. DTW, Darius Travoy Williams, is that you, sir? Madam? Mr. Ma'am? These, I don't know who this is, but if you didn't know, these are Darius Cooks' real legal initials. DTW, Darius Travoy Williams. I would think you'd come up with another name. No, that's probably not. Anyway, what DCW says, we still need the tea on that slamming trays in the restaurant store. This could be Darius Travoy Williams. I can see him asking this question. Like, where y'all video at? They said they got a video. Where's that? I don't know if you're truly crooks or not, but I did a video on this. So if you, I don't know, it's the first of this series, I think, first or second. No, I'm sorry. It's the second episode of this series. where it's kicked out in Bali, I think is the title of that one. We show videos and talk about that in detail. Yes, I agree. I've driven past plenty of places too, and I usually only check them out if the reviews or close friends recommend them. Exactly. It's tons of places I've driven by for years and never stopped in. And like you say, a friend or somebody comes up in conversation. I see it on social media or something like that, and I'm like, oh, I know this place. Let me go check it. Let me actually go in there for the first time. Leola says it should have been a fusion, but he can't cook, so he wouldn't know how to do that. I 100% agree. If he was a real chef and had taken time to go to culinary school as he's done with piano school, if he had taken the same amount of time to put into his craft, he would be able to do something like a fusion of cuisines. He could not now because he's not skilled in that way. He's a kitchen cook, as I told y'all many, many times before. He's a kitchen cook, home cook. Some people ain't used to it, so they like, ooh, this is so amazing. He's such a good cook, Chef Kiss. Says, this is a way of disassociating from being the owner. Something is brewing. Possibly. She's always up to something, so we'll see. It always plays out. All the darkness always comes to light, so we'll see. I was confused by this video because I'm like, this is your restaurant, and the staff knows you are the owner, so the service will be top tier. Crooks is such a head case. Yeah. No truer statement. I'm watching this like a scary movie, looking between my fingers, like, oh my God, what is happening? Yeah. When I saw the first few seconds, to record it for y'all, I was like, what is, literally, like y'all saw me like, what is happening? I'm so lost. What are you doing? Doing this weird review also means he is not highlighting the staff by name. He doesn't care about them people. Well, yeah, clearly. Even though in his other video we watched a couple weeks ago, where he like, and I'm the people of Bali, the Indonesian people are amazing people. They like angels, and I will not have it where they being disrespectful, except for when I do it. You don't care about them people. Tommy shouts out the staff all the time. Crooks, not so much. That chicken skin will destroy my gums. Yeah, it looks rough. That's why I started this. It looks very rough. It look like the roof of my mouth would be peeling, like when I eat Captain Crunch cereal. As much as I like it, be tearing up the roof of my mouth. This 10 out of 10 review, and he still won't get any customers in there. Exactly. So we'll see. He may start putting money into having influencers do it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm very curious. I just like to see how the stuff play out. I don't try to manipulate it. I just want to see it play out and cover it. It's commentary. Vel, how did you deal with all the smack? Oh yeah, I talked about this early. Yeah, I literally don't notice it 90% of the time. I worked in childcare. I could be in a room with 8 or 9 screaming kids and almost tune it out. Just long, I can tell the difference between the high pitched dangerous screams and the you want attention, or that's just your way of talking because you can't talk, so you cry. Like I don't know. So this is the same for me. I am pretty good at tuning stuff out. He is crying inside. 400K down the drain. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's why he's moved on so quickly to the new grift, which is, let me read this last one. He can't order everything because Tommy said, you ain't eating for free. Clearly, because he just paid. And we know he can't afford to eat what he's already ordered. He's going to have to do the dishes to turn the camera off. I mean, we know he's stolen enough money. The man, what we can say is the man has grifted and stolen enough money. He's okay for now. Now, he keep making bad investments like this is going to be a problem. Because this one hit him. I don't care what he say. He feeling this one. And that's why he's quickly running to the new grift. He ain't even get this thing time to marinate, and he's on to his new grift. R&B day party, stealing the idea from the Black and Bali group. So this is the next grift. We're moving into this series. I gotta catch it. Right now it's a little boring, to be honest. All he doing is promoting it and talking about the music and some ideas here, there. That stuff boring. I like when the action starts, when the drama, when she brings she is the drama. When she brings that part into it, that's when I get interested. So we'll see. I do want to do a slight rewind and take us back to the grand opening of the Bali Hip Hop Soul. Well, and I'm sorry, the soft grand opening. What was the first one? I just thought about it because supposedly they about to have a grand opening on October 18th, but they just had one a month ago. But that one I need to. It's some stuff I had that I actually worked on the show for y'all, and I never showed y'all. So we gonna do that. I'll do a show with that, and then we'll just watch all this R&B day party stuff play out. I am also entertaining the idea of revisiting some of the older topics and maybe just doing a whole timeline, because I've been watching some of the old videos to refresh myself and care again. And what I realized is I feel like I covered some of those topics better, but also some of those videos got lost because I had them intertwined with other videos about other topics, like trending topic shows. And I was doing Darius Cooks as the second half of the show. And I realized it was getting lost in the sauce with all the other topics. So I'm working on some stuff, some ideas and stuff. So we'll be back. But with that, I thank all of you for joining once again this evening. I miss y'all greatly, and I appreciate that every time I'm coming on now, you guys are letting me know that you appreciate and miss our time together here on the public side, because I'm always on Patreon. Remember, patreon.com/IamVelB. That's where you can catch me all through the week. So with that, though, until next time, until I upload the next video, y'all make sure to take care and be blessed. Peace.